Every episode, they gon' feel it, have them hooked like it's drugs. We the chemists and we put that on, bro.
Slide, catch a vibe, finna blow. They say them niggas need their own show. We was like, on, bro.
Know we got a whole lot to say. You gon' hear it the minute we press play, and you know that song, bro.
The drive got us in another lane, and guarantee you won't forget the name when you hear it on, bro. All right, we back with episode 3.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We back, bitches. Y'all ready?
Once again, the king is in. It's your boy, King Joey.
Zay Da Messiah.
And we got a special guest for y'all here today.
We do. Go ahead and introduce yourself, sweetheart.
Is it me?
Yes, it is.
What's up, y'all? My name is Brittany. Yeah, I really don't do good with introductions like that, so I'm here.
Yeah,
there you go.
she's
Gotta
here.
work.
Okay,
She's
the black
here.
woman. All right.
She
Yeah.
got some shit to say, though. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. It's finna get sriracha up in here.
Oh, yeah,
Ooh,
whatever
sriracha.
that means.
I just want to say and just put it out there. These two are drinking right now. And
Put the drink in there, Britt.
You mean like the ship of ship?
yeah, they sipping on a little
Hold on,
something
hold on.
right now. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's some good shit.
Ugly. That was disgusting.
I know. I don't care. I did it, and we keeping it in there. Let's roll.
I'm sorry, I
Okay,
wasn't a lady
so,
because I just chugged my whole glass.
Oh my God.
God damn it, Brittany.
Jesus Christ. All right, so
Shit.
I'm
I
cool.
like her.
I'm
it's
cool.
finna be an episode right here, y'all.
Yes, sir. Well, look, we talking shit this time for real.
Yes, we are. Okay, so of
Let's
course
get into
we finna
it.
get into these topics that y'all give us every 2 weeks, and the live was lit, almost turned into an episode.
It almost did.
Yeah.
And it could have went there. I was cool.
Okay, and also not to mention in this episode we will be doing phone calls.
Yes, we will. We gonna do 3 or 4?
Did we say 3?
I think we're gonna do 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's rock with 3.
Okay, so let's jump into this first topic, bro.
Let's do it. I'm gonna go ahead and introduce it, and we're gonna bring in our first caller on this first topic, James Campbell. All right, Joey, what we need to talk about, gang? We're gonna talk about these fucking 9-to-5s keeping us from our $1 million talents and dreams. Let's get into it, gang.
Okay, so obviously but that's the thing. I'm sorry, it just dawned on me that not everybody have $1 million dreams and talents.
You ain't lying.
Some people is just like cool with, like, you know, I got to give me a job and I'm gonna go do that.
They got
But for us-
$250 dreams. That's what they
$250 dreams. I
God
see.
damn.
got. It started already.
That's scratch off dreams. Fuck you talking about. But yeah, like
Y'all
I mean,
niggas ain't shit.
hey, if you ain't got no ambition, you got to do something about that. Like, you know,
Hey,
get
we
up
gonna
and
call
do
a spade a spade.
something. Hey, that's
And it
what
be
is.
like that. But you know what? For the people that's like that, that's the ones that need to be working these 9-to-5s. It's enough of them out there.
That is true.
You see what I'm saying? So for the people that got that ambition, got that drive to do different things, and they talented in different areas, we need to go ahead and,
Yeah.
move the fuck around.
Yeah, we gotta like get rid of them. But the thing is, like I said, like with the people who don't have those, it's like it's pretty much like you said. It's enough of them to work those jobs, but at the same time, like we kind of need them to scoot over a little bit because we got to get started somehow. We
That's
need
facts.
that 9-to-5 in order to get to the $1 billion dream. So
Either that or we can, sell drugs. No, I'm just, we not gonna do that, y'all. I'm
don't sell
bullshitting.
drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. But to be
They
honest,
say don't do
y'all
drugs.
little
They never
asses
said
probably
don't sell
shouldn't
'em.
Be watching
No,
this
just playing.
podcast in the first place. So
Exactly. This shit is rated R, and it's been that way since episode
so,
1.
Parents do a better job. Don't let y'all kids watch us.
I got drip for sale.
See this.
So yeah, we invited the right person on the show, and again, y'all gonna hit us a lot this episode. She said what she said, and what's my slogan? Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah.
You
so,
heard
I
me?
mean, hey,
So look, Joe,
I'm in here with these two people, and like surprisingly, I feel comfortable because y'all know
As
me.
you
I don't
should.
drink.
What they
I
say,
don't
Britt?
smoke.
as you should.
I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do nothing like that. But I'm not gonna be no, killjoy and look at this nigga.
That's the last one, I promise. I ain't gonna do it no more.
And I sip.
Britt can't sip no more because she didn't chug that shit.
You know what?
Yeah.
I am wonderful right now.
You good? You feeling saucy?
Ah, what? Gravy.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Can we get back to the
My
topic?
bad. Back to this. Yeah, but it's okay. We only 4
So,
minutes into the
okay.
show.
All right. Let's talk about how much they pay us to keep us from, like, how much would they have to pay you for you to not be doing what you're doing, like, doing your things as far, what all do you, let's talk about that first. What all do you do?
Well, I am multi-talented, I would like to say. I don't care how that sounds. I said what I said. But yeah. I mean, when it comes to basketball, I was doing my thing when it came to that. Music. Like I mean, this keyboard back here, I don't know if they can see it or not, but I mean, I play instruments. I rap, obviously. I make beats. I produce. I'm good with art as well. I ain't on Joey caliber, but I'm like that too. And just when it comes to media, I do a lot of that too, as far as video editing and graphic design and all that type of stuff. A lot of lanes I could have went into, and then I kind of got complacent with a 9-to-5, but they pay me good. But like you say, Joey, they pay us enough, and we heard this our whole life. They pay us enough to the point where we kind of need them. You know, we kind of need the job to survive, but not enough to get rich or wealthy. Yeah. And I heard that my whole life. Like, you can work in a 9-to-5, you will never get rich. You could be decent. Yeah. You could be well off, but not wealthy.
So, okay. Basically, like you said, like, you know, you had all of that going on, but the number was right to where you was like, okay, this is basically cool for me right now.
Yeah. Because it allowed me, like, the number, honestly, bro, like the number or knowing what I would make once I started my job. Like, they, you know, I started at a certain pay scale or whatever. Right. And they told me what the top pay was, and how long it'd take to get there. So I'm like, okay, cool. Once I got there, it allowed me to live a comfortable life. And some people, like, again, it's people who cool with that. Like, okay, cool. I ain't gonna say how much I make. I make good money. But it's some people just like, dude, you know, some people tell me all the time, like, damn, bro, you make that much? I wish I made that much. And I'm just like, I mean, I'm like a $200,000 ass nigga. You hear me? At least. You see what I'm saying? Especially what I do in the company that I work for. I should be easily making that. Yeah. But yeah, it just, I got comfortable with the lifestyle that it provided.
I think we all get comfortable because it's like, I mean, with me, it's like, well, I'm not going to say that because I don't think I've ever been comfortable with my pay. But it's like, you need a job to basically take care of bills and stuff like that. So true. Basically, when I basically got to a point where I was like, okay, this ain't for me, I started taking steps to actually get the stuff done that I wanted to do because, okay, with all the things that you said you do, like you said, like I do art. I started my own company.
You do it very well.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. We actually going to try to be nice to each other on this episode.
No, the fuck we not.
See, you know what? Fuck you, okay? So let me get back to me. Yeah, like I said, I started my own company. That's Kingdome Comics LLC. I'm going to hit y'all with Instagrams and all that stuff later. But that's basically my comic company. Like I said, I do art. I do digital art, paint, all that stuff. Damn, where was I at?
Not Joey. Not Joey losing his shit. You been drinking?
No.
What's in that water bottle? It's look a little cloudy.
This man is sober as a bird.
Listen
and
here.
You forgot.
Water. Okay.
It's just water.
But, yeah, like I said, pretty much just
talking about what you talented at. I know it's a short list, but go ahead, try that. Wow. No, I'm just playing.
When you actually try not to sound cocky and like keep it short, but obviously, I'm on this show. I've done acting. Like small roles and stuff. Hold on. And I got to say this because y'all ain't seen much of it yet. My boy do his shit when it come to that acting shit. I'm going to tell y'all this. We got a skit coming up. Can I mention this, bro? Yeah, go ahead.
We got a skit coming up, right? And I was like, Joe, yeah, I'm just going to freestyle my little part of it. You know, I'll be all right. Improv, right? This motherfucker basically wrote his part, came in and shut shit down. I said, fuck it, scrap it. Nope, hell no. Joey, write me some shit. Write it now.
No, and that's the thing, like, because we both so competitive, but it's like, when I came in and did mine, he was like, I'm not finna just do this shit. Like, he was like, nah, bro, I gotta have some shit on the same caliber.
Like, he raised his eyebrow like The Rock. I was sitting there all like, I'm like, this nigga is amazing.
Yeah, but like to be honest though, like it's surprising because like when we was actually doing the other stuff, like you freestyled that and it actually came off pretty good. Like you know, I was like, okay, this nigga actually acting right.
What he said talking about pretty good. Damn, give me my. You see how I just praised you, bro?
Because I just said we was gonna be nice to each other, and you said no, the fuck we not. So I'm like, fuck this nigga, and I'm gonna be disrespectful the rest of that.
Just a little disrespectful.
Shit. Just take the natural flavor. Stop watering down shit. You know you good.
So I just want to say the fact that she is on his side is kind of bothering me.
But I just praised you though.
She definitely just praised you, but you didn't even catch it. I really feel like it's something in that water, and I feel like Brittany the one did it. She put something in there.
What I put in there?
I don't know. You spiked this shit?
I ain't do shit.
What we talked about on the last episode?
I've been saying this.
Okay, get raped.
All right, spike my drink if y'all want to. I'm beating everybody the fuck up. But anyway, like I said, like it's y'all will not let me talk about me. This is crazy.
Been talking about you.
Okay, yeah. Let me
Go
get
ahead.
back to it.
Talk about you
Anyway,
some more.
Yeah, so like I said, I've done a little bit of acting, like small TV role, well, like YouTube shows and stuff like that. Obviously I rap. We did the song for the intro and everything. So it's like I actually have stuff that I've here recently we've gotten off into our talents.
Facts.
But the fact that we was at jobs that actually was keeping us happy, and okay, well this pay is decent because I can take care of the bills. It's like we basically was sitting there cool with that. But it gets to a point now where it's like the work life is just kind of not for you.
It's not for you, yeah.
Because with us actually doing what we love to do now, it's like
it really show you.
Yeah, because it's like, damn, like this is what I want to dedicate my time to, but I can't do it because now I got to go to sleep for work. I got to, get up early for work and shit like that. So,
Facts.
but, enough about us. We have a guest here. So
Yes, we do. And we talked for long enough. Brittany, talk to us.
Did.
Talk to us, homie.
The 9 to 5. Honestly, I hate it. I hate it so much.
Talk your shit.
Like, back when I was younger, it was hard for me to find a job because, well, get a little personal. I did not graduate from high school, but I did get my GED, though. So I was not lacking too much.
Praise God.
Amen. So my first job was shit. Like, my first job, I think it was maybe like 7 years ago. I worked at Castaways.
Did you?
I worked in the kitchen. I was like the person to answer the phones, take orders, cashier, all that. Hated it. 2 snaps in a circle. Okay, anyway. That job actually paid me like $8.25, and I'm thinking like, yeah, that's a lot, but my checks really wasn't shit compared to what I'm making
we
now.
got away from that a long time ago. So it's crazy to think that we was actually happy about that at some point.
And Brittany, real quick, and we gonna go right back to you. But Brittany just said something that's interesting. She said, compared to what she make now, that job, you wasn't making shit. Compared to what you making now. But I guarantee, correct me if I'm wrong, stop me when I'm lying. That's my quote too. Correct me when I'm wrong, stop me when I'm lying. What you make now, I guarantee you still feel like you're worth more than what you make now, correct?
Exactly.
Talk on that.
So the job before this one that I have now, I was making a decent amount of money, but that job, it's like, it's not worth the money. And we've been at places that paid us good, but it was not worth it. It was not worth them 2 weeks waiting on that paycheck on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Hated that. So I quit twice.
As you should have.
Ooh, you good?
Oh, there you go. And that is going to be on camera, baby.
So, no, we not cutting that out.
Nope.
Woo, okay, yeah, wrong pipe.
It's the tequila.
So my first job, no, not my first job, but the last job, it was just like so bad because I'm like, I went from doing part-time, making maybe like 11 something an hour, and then almost 3 years later, it only boosted up to like $1.05.
Yeah.
I'm like, what in the hell am I supposed to do with $1.05? Yeah, the checks is like $600-700, sometimes $800, but it really wasn't worth it. So where I work now, which is UPS, I'm thinking like, okay, 15, I'm part-time, checks is decent. What they don't tell you is UPS be on BS with they fucking checks. Yes.
Ooh.
When you first, Sorry if y'all get, flagged or whatever, but I don't care. I really don't care.
And don't you say sorry no more.
Yeah, I was just finna say, I was just finna get on her
No
about that. I was
S-word.
like, no more sorries on the episode or you will be kicked out.
Not sorry.
Immediately. But nah, real quick, Brittany, hold that, okay?
Yeah.
Hold that thought. We got to do this call in real quick, okay?
All right, go ahead.
Real quick. Hold that thought.
Yes.
Because I like what you're talking about. Fuck these jobs.
Exactly.
All right, we're going to do our first call. Like we said, it's my homie James, or our homie James Campbell. Going to put his info up on the screen, and y'all see the number, but I'm going to block that out.
Hit it. Oh, sorry.
Hello?
My boy, James, we are live right now.
Welcome
What's
to the
the
show.
word?
What's happening?
Man,
What's happening?
ain't nothing to it, gang. You already know what's going on, bro. So again, you already know we got me and Joey on here. We got our guest that came through in the clutch because you couldn't make it actually. But that's fine. My boy wanted to be here. Listen, let me tell y'all real quick. We ain't got much time on this topic, but my boy wanted to be here, but I'm gonna let you speak on this. I ain't gonna do too much talking, James, but you gotta explain because that's what topic we on right now. These 9-to-5s holding us back from our $1 million dreams, gang. Talk to me about it real quick.
Well, that's exactly what happened today. You know, you're supposed to be on my stuff on the show with you guys, kicking it, talking basically what we're talking about now, man. How the 9-to-5 is keeping us from it, man. You know, that was one thing that essentially kind of made me do a little setback, man. You know, you talk about the $1 million dreams. I'm not sure how much you already said, but you know that $1 million dream thing, man. Like me personally, I like to cook, man. I'm a chef by nature. I was supposed to be on Master Chef, the TV show. I did the whole went through the whole little situation, interview process, and everything. And you know, that didn't work out the way that I needed it to. But so I decided to turn this into my own business and just do it myself. So I do catering and things like that. So what the problem is with that 9-to-5 life, man, is by the time you get done working that 9-to-5, man, by the time you get home to try to work that dream, you have no energy and no mental capacity to do that, man. And even right now, doing this podcast, like we had all the energy in the world when we talked earlier today.
I swear to
now
God.
I'm exhausted, man. You get to the crib, you got to start taking care of the kids, the wife, cooking, groceries, all of that, man. So that 9-to-5, man, as much as it is a blessing to have one of those, man, and take care of the family and whatnot, by the end of the day, man, you can't do enough for your business because you got to give that energy to that 9-to-5 life, man. It's rough.
Man, bars.
Yeah, man, listen, bro. You could drop an album on what you just said, bro. That is all facts, bro. I swear to God. Right before you came on here, Brittany was pretty much giving us her testimony, you know, which is the same thing that you just did, bro. And like you said, as much as these jobs give us stability, that's what it does.
Yeah,
it give us stability. It give us comfortable, decent lifestyle. But again, if you have that $1 million talent, and I know you do for a fact, James, the man is he blessed when it comes to cooking. For real, for real. He a demon in that kitchen. Cheesecake's amazing. Man made me and my wife a cheesecake for our anniversary last year, and I damn near died. It was just that fucking good. I don't know what else to say.
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake.
Damn,
I definitely appreciate
I damn near died.
it.
But go ahead, speak on it real quick, man. We ain't got too much time. Go ahead, talk to us.
No, man, but that's what it is, man. Like even last year when I had the chance to do that and take a little leave of absence and whatnot from work, and just like it's like they find a way to keep you there. You know what I mean? And then I don't know if y'all touched on it already about like we talked about earlier today. It was like how the 9-to-5 was even set up. You know what I mean? Like they set it up in a way that you program to work a 9-to-5. Like you're not programmed to be an entrepreneur or to run your own business or to use that $1 million idea. You're just programmed to work a 9-to-5 from the moment you become 5, 6 years old, where you start kindergarten, where they tell you got to go to school for 8 hours and you have to they tell you when to go to lunch. They tell you to sit at this desk. Like they program you to be stuck in this 9-to-5 mentality. So it's like once you get stuck, it's like it's hard to reprogram yourself to get out of it, because once you become an adult, those responsibilities start taking over, and then they start paying you just enough money to take care of your family, but not enough to fund your dream. So it makes it very difficult to get out of that programming, because you've been doing it your whole life, and that's what the setup is, man. So it's like I said, man, it's you got to have that dedicated mindset to just say, I'm gonna make this thing work no matter what. And it's hard because once those responsibilities, your kids, your wife, your mortgage, your rent, whatever it is, those things start to take more precedence over your goal, and it's hard to stay focused on it, man. So yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult.
Yeah, definitely.
Man, that was deep.
Yeah, no, because it made so much sense. It made so much sense what he said, because not only is it like they programming you for a job, they could either be programming you for that or prison, because it's the same setup.
Fact.
It's the same setup.
Ooh-wee.
So,
They
but
don't
another
want to
thing.
hear about that, bro.
Oh yeah, no, just not. They ain't ready for that yet. But like, to touch on another thing he said, the way that the 9-to-5 is set up. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but I mean, because I believe in God, but I also believe that the universe is at work as well.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I've had moments where, I stepped away from my job to pursue what I was trying to do. And in me doing that, that was me basically taking that leap of faith. And in the midst of me doing that, a new job will come just out of nowhere, paying way more money than I've ever made at another job.
Look how that work.
Exactly. And it's like, do you take that and be like, okay, this is a good opportunity for me. It might be a way that I can, make more money and put it towards the business. But once you get in there, you don't got the time to do that no more.
Now you stuck again.
Exactly.
In a cycle begin all over again.
Yep.
And that, honestly, Joey, that could be a test, bro. My bad, James. That could be a test.
No. Yeah, exactly.
To see how dedicated you are to your passion.
Yep.
Which goes back to school. Like when you're in school, right? When you get to do the homework and you start to progress and you think you're doing something, what happens? They give you a test to see if you're going to pass this, if you really understand what you thought you learned. So it goes back to that. Like life is like a cycle, man. It's all intertwined with these decisions and these things that we do. It's a test, man. So like you said, like X said, man, it's a test, man, to see if that's really what it is that you're passionate about, to see if you really prepared for this thing that you're about to go. Because no matter what it is, no matter what kind of progress or what kind of growth you go through in your life, man, there's always going to be a test right before you get to that thing to make sure that you've learned everything that you needed to learn up until that point. And that's the hard part. We never want to take that test and go through it. We just ask to take it away from you. We never ask for that strength to get through the problem. We just say, hey, I don't want to deal with it. Then we go back to what's comfortable. You got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
You got to
taking
slow
us
down,
to
bro.
church. Hey, I was going to say.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm a pastor's grandkid. I'm sorry. I don't know what.
Listen here, bro.
Don't do that. I forgot what show we on.
Nah, that was
you
bro,
on the
that
right motherfucking show. I'll tell you that.
That was definitely church.
You should have seen our face, every single one of our face. I know what face I was making. We gonna run the camera for this back, because Joey, don't you say shit. I didn't do that face this time, but I looked over just to, bro, James, real shit, bro, and this just a testament to how well you was just speaking, and you spoke to us. Honestly, I looked over at Britt to see if she was making the same face I knew I was making. She was just like, yep, yep, and you talking this shit, and you really was, bro.
You know it's real when my eyebrow go up. I'm just gonna say.
Did it go up? I didn't see the eyebrow.
Hey.
So look,
I was like,
James.
yeah, this man is speaking right now.
James is spitting right now.
Yeah, that nigga spitting. So James, real shit, bro. We wish you was able to make it. We glad Britt came through in the clutch. You definitely gonna be on one of our future episodes. Thank you for taking this call in, bro. You definitely just spoke to not only us. I guarantee people that's watching, they gonna feel the same exact way. You definitely just talked your shit, bro. So we appreciate you, bro. As always, you one of my main homies. Shit. So you know how we rocking, gang. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
All right, my boy.
All right. Y'all take it easy, man.
Yep, you too.
All right, later.
You know that face you make when somebody spitting bars, just that.
You just.
Bro, I backed away from the mic.
Hold on.
Come on, J. Cole.
Wait a minute. Nah, but
that was tough, bro.
All facts.
Yeah. Britt, let's get, speaking of tests, let's see if you lost that train of thought. What you was talking about before we called him.
Oh, I did lose my train of thought.
Just a little wee bit.
But that's what I'm saying. Though. Like we can give her a pass on that one, because he just definitely came through with some words.
Man, listen,
so,
we just
he was basically saying what I was finna say, but
and that's fine.
Yeah.
Think about it, bro. This is me and Joey's show. Obviously, you already know it's King Joey, Zay Da Messiah, but we let people talk their shit. Yeah. And this is the first episode that we doing call-ins and having a guest star on the show. So we have no problem taking the back seat and letting y'all, do y'all thing. Yeah, no problem at all. Y'all see how we deal with the promos. We don't take no payments or nothing.
Nah.
Now, slow down, because we will eventually. Now, speaking of what's in this cup, it's tequila. I can't say which one because ain't nobody sponsoring us yet. Yeah. So let me take a sip of this tequila.
Agave.
She's so silly. She gonna be on this show more than once. I'll tell y'all that.
Nah, yeah, definitely, because she didn't have both of us in here laughing. So yeah.
Yeah,
and they say women ain't funny. I'm a little bit funny.
You know what? Can we speak on that one time? Not now, because we getting carried away. But it is a lot of unfunny women. It's definitely some funny ones, but
it's ones that try too hard. You have to be naturally silly.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the ones I don't like. And that's the same thing with guys though. That's try to be fun. Bro, just chill, bro, because you ain't got it.
Yeah, it's like they use the same jokes.
You got to be comfortable with yourself to be silly, because it's like. Well, we gonna talk about that at the end topic.
Yeah,
we gonna talk about that at the end topic. Not right now.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, back to our subject at hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but no,
No,
Joey,
we definitely
give me
cannot.
your goddamn shit.
Bro, it's nothing in there but
I
water.
know. It's nothing in there but water.
But no, I'm saying like because we definitely cannot close off on a subject the way we did in that last episode, bro.
We
That
won't,
shit
and we
was fucking
won't.
terrible.
Oh my god! But you know what? We caught it because we so overly critical
Yeah,
of
true.
each other. But it's just like we did in one of the topics, like
Yeah, so that's how we feel about that.
Yeah.
I was like, that shit was
yeah.
terrible.
But we definitely gotta work on the closing statements. But like I said, I don't think people care too much about
But
that
yeah,
because we
probably.
speak on so much real shit. You know,
Yeah,
as
yeah.
the topic going along, as we speaking on it. So
Amen.
But we don't want to hit them with no filler, as the anime crowd would, refer to it.
yeah, he lost me there. I don't watch anime. I'm sorry.
I
Don't
know a little bit
right?
of it.
It's all good.
sorry.
I'm repping for y'all.
Oh, okay. The anime world.
Yeah.
Hey.
So yeah, man, bro, I think we definitely just spoke on some good shit, all of us combined.
Yeah.
Any more points
But
we want to touch on?
okay, yeah. To close out on that one, what about having a plan B as far as the 9 to 5 and the dream? Is it you think that's something that could possibly work, or
You know what? So is this with you having a job? So you got a job, you got a passion, having a plan B just period? Because in that case, it'd be like a plan C, really, right? Because your plan B would be your passion, I'm assuming, right? So just having an
Technically,
alternate plan in general.
Your
That
plan B
depends
would,
on how
your
you
plan
feel,
B would be
because-
the 9 to 5 actually,
that's what I was
because your
just
plan
gonna
A
raise.
is your passion.
There
and
you
then
go.
it's-
Okay.
yeah.
See,
It'd be like
I
that.
like where her mind is.
Okay. I like
So,
that too.
Yeah, no, the plan B would be the 9 to 5. So like you said, and technically it would be a plan C. So
Ooh, bars, nigga. Because what is a plan B for women? You know, the pill, right? And what is it to basically abort the baby in a sense, right? Or it's like a contraceptive, right?
Yeah.
Right? So, and if we thinking about the 9 to 5 being the plan B, it's fucking up our dream. It's killing our dream. Drop the mic, nigga.
yeah, see, okay.
It
yeah.
just
see what I did
it's not
there?
Yeah,
even
he did,
sriracha
yeah.
no more. It's Tabasco up in this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
he did something right there. He just did.
I just
something
thought
right
about that. That's fucked up, but it's real
there.
shit
It's
though.
very fucked up.
If we
but, you
thinking
know.
if we gonna refer to a 9 to 5 as a plan B, it's a dream killer.
We are making history right
Yeah,
now,
true.
ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, trademark that. Plan B, 9 to 5, dream killer.
Okay, T in the circle.
There you go.
All right,
All right,
man. Let's
do
get
that.
it.
So on to
On
the
to the
second.
next.
Let's see. Supporting people even when they don't support you.
Oh man, bro.
I need you to speak on. I need you to
Me?
speak on this
Oh
one
my
first, bro.
God.
Britt, can I get this time real quick?
Go ahead, because I got
'Cause-
something to say too after that. Because, ooh, Jesus.
I ain't really been looking at the camera, but that's cool because we've been engaged.
Yeah,
though.
we've been
engaged
engaged.
with each other. I ain't really been giving the camera no attention. But listen here, you motherfuckers. Yes, and I'm talking to you, whoever that you be.
You got to point to the camera, bro. I'm talking about you.
You,
talking about you.
and your cousin, them that know me. But honestly, and because what we gotta really talk about it to put this in perspective, Joey, is the people who don't get the support that do so much supporting of everybody. I'm one of them people. Joey, one of them people. I'm sure Brittany is one of them people. I'm overly supportive. I'll support you in any way imaginable. Financially, I didn't support people financially with no expectation of getting a return for it. You know what I mean? It ain't like, oh, this is an investment. Some people think of that as an investment. You should look at Brittany over there raising it.
Yes.
Some people think, okay, boom, or say you got a friend that's real cold at basketball, right? So you do a little more for him because he's like, this motherfucker might make it to the NBA. He gonna look out for me. So you got an ulterior motive.
Right.
Me, and the reason I say that to put my position in perspective, I have none at all, no ulterior motives when it comes to supporting people. I just want to see people thrive. I want to see my people succeed in whatever that they do. Selling clothes, basketball. My little brother, for instance, he played ball in college and everything. Took him to all his games, practices. When he first got signed to his first school, took him there. My little brother, I want to see him do his shit. Now, when it comes to supporting me, I'm not going to pinpoint nobody. I ain't going to throw nobody under the bus, Joey. But do I get the same in return, bro? I'm going to talk my shit today. I'm sorry. I've been drinking a little bit. I ain't going to tell you which tequila it is. But hold on.
We're not saying the S word, remember?
I was just going to say, don't be sorry, bro.
Did I say
because
sorry?
I am
Yeah,
here
you
to
did.
absolutely.
Did I say sorry?
Yes, you did.
I'll
Did
take
you
that back. I don't think I did.
Did you say sorry, not sorry?
I don't think I said that either.
He said, I'm sorry, but
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. It's a technicality, but fuck it.
That's what it is.
I am here to vouch and say that this man does not get the same support that he put out.
Yeah,
We just gonna be real
sad
about
face.
it. And like, I feel like I don't either, but because it goes deeper than like, Facebook shares, Facebook likes and shit like that. We drop bread when we support. And I know for a fact he do
Big
it too.
bread.
Yeah. So, basically we're gonna go over to Britt because like she said, she had something to say after, but
And you definitely speak on
I
this
can
in 1
definitely
second. Britt.
vouch that this man do not get the support that he
And like you said, you either. And it's not solely about money. It's not about money. Because think about it. The support that we've ever needed is as simple as a Facebook share, as a Facebook like,
Literally.
because especially for what we do now, for instance,
Exactly.
right? This is the stuff that, okay, you guys sharing it, liking it, making it gain traction and giving us attention, more attention. That's what we need from it.
Facts.
We ain't asking for no fucking money. We don't need no fucking money. We
Exactly.
funded all of this ourselves. We ain't starting no GoFundMe or none of that shit. And I'm saying that to say we have dropped bread, like Joey said, for other people in their businesses and stuff like that. We not asking for none of that in return, and we can't even get a Facebook share or like. But you know what? I digress. Brittany, talk your shit. I'm sorry.
ahead.
Let me sip my drink.
Let me tell you something. Last year in 2020, it brought the hustler out of everybody, even the people that's been hustling before 2020. But last year, I can't even count on my hands and toes how many people I know have businesses, soaps, food,
Facts.
makeup, like all of that. Like dance classes, recording sessions. I'm talking about like people I've been on for so long that's going crazy and still going crazy a year and a half later. Me, however, 2020 was really not good. So I started off small as hell. I actually started off making face masks, which is...
Free promo.
Well, these are old, but I was making face masks. So I went from actually hand sewing them at work to somebody at my job actually giving me a free sewing machine because she actually believed in what I was doing.
Shout out to whoever
Wow.
she is.
Shout out to Alex.
We love you.
So yeah, and I didn't know how to use a sewing machine, so I was like still hand sewing with the sewing machine still sitting on my dresser for like 2 weeks. So I called my best friend. I was like, okay, I need to learn how to use this thing because it's getting on my nerve. So she literally took me step by step over the phone, teaching me how to sew, cross stitch, all this other stuff. So I'm going crazy with this sewing machine. I ventured out from masks to decorative pillows. I was making headbands like this. Yeah, the one that I got on my head is the one I made too. Yeah. And it went from sewing to bath bombs to soap making, and now I'm making resin art. So I ventured out just testing out stuff. So now I'm stuck with the resin art now. And mine, I tell you, that is not cheap.
No, it's definitely not. But
It's
I just
not
wanted to,
cheap.
not to cut you off, but I definitely wanted
Good.
to say, like, I've seen her work, and she actually is dope with the resin, bro. Like, she actually is very good.
Me and Britt, we've been knowing each other. Like, you kind of knew me in high school, did you? Maybe a
I
little
think
bit.
I seen you at a basketball game one time, and I actually did see you in in-house suspension one time. No, Saturday detention. It was Saturday detention one day.
I actually went. I don't remember that.
No,
Nah.
I do, because I think you was sitting at a table across from me, and I don't know, I guess we just like had mild conversation whenever like the teacher wasn't in there, because they
Okay.
said like no talking.
Yeah.
Saturday
Sound about
detention
right.
for 4 hours, but I think I stayed for 8 because you left at like 4 hours.
Yep, that sound about right. Sound like something that probably happened. But the reason I said that because I kind of actually me and Britt just became Facebook friends, even though we went to the same high school. So I definitely, what you just said, Joey, I even got to dive in and see what she really got going on. But if Joey vouching for it and says A1, it's A1. So y'all make sure y'all check her work out too. But let's talk about how your people support you or the lack thereof.
Well, it was a very slow process. Shout out to my best friend Chloe that's been supporting me since face masks, hand sewing face masks. And I think it was maybe like 2-3 other people. I really can't name their names right now, but it was massive support from face masks to the bath bombs to soaps and then resin art now. It's like my best friend has at least like maybe a rolling tray. She has 6 ashtrays from me. She was literally buying everything like from me. I didn't really want her to, but she did it anyway. And I'm just like, you know what? Screw it. I'm like, you want free stuff, you get free stuff.
Yeah.
So she's been actually testing out
That's a real friend.
Yeah.
all my
definitely.
soaps, all my bath bombs. She has at least like 5 masks from me. She damn near bought everything that I ever made. Pillows, all that.
And you know what's crazy about that? Like, you will have friends like that, but I'm asking both of y'all, do y'all ever notice when you trying to do something, you kind of get more support from strangers than your own people?
Nigga, I almost caught the Holy Ghost, nigga.
He almost shouted. He almost
Shalala boo boo. Shalala boo boo. But nah, bro, what, bro? That just spoke to my soul, bro.
It's crazy.
Is that not unfortunate, bro?
It's unfortunate,
especially for the people the people like us that do the most supporting. Like, why the hell do us being supportive like we are? Why do we got to get support from people that don't know us from a can of fucking paint?
And that's crazy, right?
And they support too. Like they've been knowing
wild.
you. People don't even, they'll send you a friend request. That way they are able to share your stuff.
Send you a DM. What you need me to do, bro?
Exactly.
What's
like,
your number?
I love your artwork and stuff. Like, we should work together. Like, and that's one thing I love about the art community. They're like, I have yet to run into somebody who it's like they easy to talk to. You got these groups and stuff on Facebook. They argue about everything. When you in an art group, like literally, these people like are just so fucking pleasant.
Positive.
Like, positive, yeah.
Positive vibes, man.
It's like somebody put some art up that ain't even all that great.
They be like,
Don't
this
nobody
is
get
wonderful.
don't nobody get down on them and nothing like that. They be
Is
like,
you
just
gonna
keep
name
going.
drop? Who them?
No,
No,
I mean, because it's like I'm new to groups and stuff like that, but I will see like, you know, art that I would know. And I think everybody knows that it's not that great, but don't nobody be on there like, oh, like, you know, laughing at them. Because when you're an artist, you want to keep on perfecting your craft. If you get bad, you know, critiques from people and stuff, that might kill your dream. You never know what you might get into if you keep pursuing that.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, just the people that I've run into, they have been very supportive. It's people who will tell you how to get your stuff out there and everything, because I've run into people who got Kickstarters already going. They send me information like, this is how you get it done. This is what you should do and everything. So my own people, like the people we kick it with and stuff like that, I don't get that from them.
Bro, and they be knowing. They be having the sauce and don't even want to share it with you.
Bro, it's not only that, they be telling you, oh, bro, when you get started on that, let me know so I can do this and that.
And then when you do it, what happened?
Ghost.
And they watch the you know,
Talk about, I already know where you're going.
The views on the video be up there. The likes, comments, shares, and everything
Don't match up.
The subscriptions,
Don't match up.
And it's
they
the
don't
same.
match up.
It's the same thing. I don't understand it. I don't understand it, Joey. And I'm sorry, bro. And I'm saying sorry to Joey. I'll say sorry to Joey. I don't understand how, if I watch a video on YouTube, I don't give no fuck if I know the person or not. If it's a good video, I'm gonna like it.
Exactly.
It's, you know how long it took me to like it? Not even a fucking second. So if you watching a video of somebody that you know, and this is something that they do, you know this person. If you're on Facebook, you know, same thing when we post our little snippets, right?
Right.
You see the views on there. It could be 1,000 views, right? 22 likes.
Yeah.
Half the time, I don't even have to watch the whole video. I'm like, oh, you posted this up? Let's share instantly.
Yeah,
Talk to
there you
him.
go. And she's definitely not lying, because we
I
see
do
who
the same
shares
thing.
our shit. And
Shout out
there.
to them.
So yeah.
Shout out to them, because we speaking on this. People that support, we love y'all.
On all
of the
platforms.
Phelps, I'm sorry, and I'm shouting y'all out right now. All of the Phelps, we love y'all. All of Joey's sisters, it's all sisters, right? It ain't
Oh
cousins.
yeah, I
it's
don't
all
got
sisters.
I be having cousins, aunties, like uncles.
But you know, I'm talking about Jonah.
Yeah, Janine, Janice, Joanne, Joy. Like,
we love y'all. And I
To
love
death.
all our people. All our people. We do have people that support us wholeheartedly, and we love y'all to death.
Mom, Dad, I love y'all too. I know it's hard for y'all to watch this show with me acting the way I do, but I love y'all because I know y'all watch it.
Hey,
They gonna
I
be
know
like,
my mama
"That's
watching
my
like,
baby."
damn, my son ignorant in the motherfucker. But you know what my mama did tell me, speaking of support, my mama did tell me, she always tell me how proud she is of me, no matter what I'm doing, for real, for real. That's just the type of mama that I got, and I'm sure y'all people the same way. My mama told me how proud she is of me, and she do like our topics for real. Like, of course, we talk our shit, we be ignorant, but she say, y'all got some deep topics.
Mm-hmm.
And she say some of the foolishness she watch, even if it's, of course, we be ignorant, but with us having the content and, you know, what we have behind what we say, that's what make her really enjoy it. Because she like ignorant shit too, don't get me wrong.
Bro.
Like Brittany was talking about it earlier. She wasn't talking about it on camera. We was talking off camera just about like stuff we used to watch when we was kids. Like my mama used to watch some ignorant shit. Bernie Mac stand-ups. Bernie Mac was, hey, listen here. Hold on. Can I go to it real quick?
Go
I
ahead.
ain't never had no pumpkin pie.
I can't even go to it. I don't know how to get to it. Let me see if I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, there you go. Let me play a little Bernie.
It don't make no motherfucking sense.
Play a little Bernie, just bullshit. That was the man right there, though.
Hey, most definitely. Andy from the Shy.
Yes, sir.
So, but the funny thing about like the support was after that first episode, I came back home and my mama and my sister was looking at me. I'm like, well, it's like, cause you smart. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, they was shocked.
They
What?
definitely thought I was just like a damn fool. I didn't know how to act. Like,
Really?
bro, like they knew. I mean, they knew I was smart because
See,
I was like, but
that
it's like
lets
the
you
way that
know.
I was so articulate on that first episode and stuff. It's like we didn't know that you had these kind of views and stuff like that.
That's crazy.
But-
I know Joey to be a fool, right? Before, for real. I know Joey to be a fool, but it's like I knew you as more articulate. You know what I'm saying? So I guess they see the more foolish side of you more.
Yeah,
So
only
I kind of
play
knew
with family
both.
and shit like
So
that.
I was actually surprised with how silly you was on the show when we got on the show. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker is a damn clown like me. You know what I'm saying? So because they see that side of you all the time.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
when now I see, that's all I see now because your ass is a damn fool.
Yeah, I was talking about how my best friend was supporting me and how she literally has everything that I've ever made. And she still uses this stuff. Like, her boyfriend actually got her fiance, excuse me, I'm sorry. Fiance has a couple of ashtrays from me, too. Keychains, like, all that shit.
Nice.
So, yes.
So
wait, she getting the support.
Yeah. but only by, like, just my best friend and her fiance and maybe, like, less than 3 people. But most of them are
Okay.
strangers, though. That's what we was actually really talking about,
Yeah,
like the
like,
support from
support from
strangers.
yeah.
So for sure, we not gonna name drop. It's people out there who you for sure supported that's not supporting you, supporting your business, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's across the board, it seems like. Joey, speak on the gang.
So do you feel like we, like, well, I'm not gonna say we, like, yeah, fuck it, I'll say we, because I mean we are the people who support that don't get supported.
Facts.
Do y'all feel like we
And other people like us.
exactly? Do y'all feel like we need their support or do we just want it?
You know what? At this point, Joey, and especially going forward for what we doing specifically with this podcast, I don't think we need it. I think we
it's kinda
want
like,
it.
Validation. Like, we seek it, but we really don't need it.
If I point at you one more time, I'd point at your ass all night. Because right there, that's it right there. Yeah, I think so. And because we support it, so I think it's more of a one thing. Pass me my goddamn good looking G.
Hey.
Motherfucker love you.
Sip.
Little sippy sip. But yeah, I think it's more of a one thing, Joey.
Yeah.
It's more of a one thing because, which we will see in the future, we don't need it because that stranger support, it will come in abundance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just all over the place. People from Australia and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they really, really supporting. And it's like we can't get a share or a like for our podcast from somebody we've been knowing 20 plus years.
Right.
And this motherfucker from Australia sharing this shit on their website and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy and it's just weird how this shit work, but we live in a weird ass world. So who are we to
That's right.
say anything about it, right?
Yeah.
Added on to what we talked
But-
about earlier, though.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
She said added on to what we talked about earlier.
Oh yeah, true.
Like how talking about something and then actually doing it.
I feel like that's a great point because as long as we was talking about doing Bro Nem Podcast, everybody was like they was actually checking,
Man,
knowing
thirsty,
that
ready.
we didn't have the time nor the resources. We was in a pandemic. Everybody was saying, "Oh, what's going on with the podcast? Like, let us know what's going on with the podcast."
So it's like they was ready for it because they knew one shit gonna shake.
They knew one shit shaking, bro. But then it lets you know that we was in a setting where we was dealing with talkers, and they was looking at us like we was talkers, and that makes everybody in that circle comfortable. But the thing is, when you decide to stop being a talker and become a doer, that's what makes the other talkers uncomfortable because that makes them like, okay, they actually doing what the fuck they was talking about.
Facts.
Oh.
Hey, we just gonna keep rolling and act like it didn't happen. Cause this real, right? We real, right?
Yeah.
It's real. The only reason I'm okay with this shit was because it came right after that point I made. So
Nice. That was not on purpose. That was like the phone is connected to the podcast because we doing call in. So you're gonna get that every now and then. I can't turn notifications off.
I said some real shit and
You
the
did.
universe felt it. So that's why.
Is that what it
happened.
was?
That's what happened.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, ESPN, right on time, gang.
That's the universe saying, period.
Exactly.
Y'all are silly as hell.
But Go ahead, bro.
No, I think exactly what you said is real because I think that works out in your favor when you find out who those people really are. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, cool. You was rocking with me before I start making them moves, but when you start making them big dog moves and they really start to pan out, now the motherfuckers that fall back, okay, cool. Now I know who I'm really rocking with and I know who really rock with me. So it kind of shine a light on them, right? So now you able to weed out the fake.
Exactly.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Keep being that way. Cause when the Bro Nem Podcast, when we start getting them millions of views and shit, and trust me, it will happen because we too talented. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
I was about to say sorry. This the S bomb, but
Right, the S-bomb.
I was about to say that. But when it start happening, watch when they come. Watch how they flock, bro.
Be asking for free promo and everything.
Man, y'all doing y'all thing, bro. Bitch, we been doing our thing. Fuck you talking about.
But
Since episode 1.
Unfiltered and raw.
Oh, I thought she had a point, but
There was a point.
It was, but we touched on like the people who was like just talkers. What about the people that actually do what the fuck they say they was gonna do too? And you supporting them when they doing what they say they gonna do, and you start doing, and they not supporting,
and they disappear.
Yeah, it's like, you know, okay, what is it? Is it? Do you see me as competition now? Because there was never a time where, you know, you was doing your thing and I wasn't there sharing your shit.
Corner.
Yeah, exactly. I swiped my shit. You know what I'm saying? I sent that cash. Now that I'm up here, where you at, bro? Like,
I gotta hang my head low because I know so many people like that, bro.
Yeah, definitely. And it's like, you know, you got people that you rock with and everything, but like you said, it shows you who rocking with you.
And let it happen, bro.
Yep.
We just gonna let the shit happen, man. And I'm fine with that. You cool with that, Brittany?
Awesome with it.
Yeah.
I feel pretty fucking amazing, so I'm not worried about nobody else.
Yeah, we doing our shit, right?
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah,
we know that.
Yeah.
We got people, we got already, like real shit already for our show, and we gonna speak on that because this is what we doing. This is what y'all watching right now. We got loyal supporters already.
Exactly.
And it ain't gonna do nothing but grow. Now, if it grows and it's not the people who we feel like it should be, or, you know, naturally because we supported them and shit like that, so be it.
Exactly. I'm gonna need you to get like what do they call it?
What?
Little resin thing that you do, like you like a mold or something like that. I want my symbol made, so you can get that then.
Can we get a Bro Nem podcast one too?
That would be dope.
We'll sit that bitch right here. I don't know how it works. I don't even know what y'all talking about.
Yeah, hell yeah, I got y'all.
She's a little hesitant. Damn, is you one of them people?
No, I'm still fairly new to it though, because when I started, it was back in December. It was like a week before my birthday.
Oh, okay, so yeah, you fresh.
And, you know, I was talking about the resin stuff with my best friend for almost 3 months. And I said, okay, I need to do something and invest my money into it. So I invested almost thousands of dollars into it. Like, I have like a whole work table in my room. I have like at least over 50 molds, all different sizes, ranging from like shot glass servers to like 6 different types of ashtrays, rolling trays. I have like almost an arsenal of stuff.
Nice.
If I smoked or drank, I definitely. Did I just say dranked?
This man
on the fucking show
for sure said dranked it. You need. I'm telling y'all don't understand. Joey is sober, like Brittany said. This man is sober as a motherfucking Catholic priest.
It's been a day, bro.
Do they be sober? They might be drunk too. I don't know. But
we're not gonna talk about Catholic priests. We're going to talk about Catholic priests at some point on this fucking show.
We are not gonna. No, we are gonna talk about. Catholic
exactly
priests.
Because ain't nobody else talking about it.
That's not a good comparison to you though.
It's not a good comparison. Don't compare me to them niggas, bro.
Wait, it was just a little analogy. I'm not comparing. You know what I mean?
They probably do be drinking. If they doing all that other shit, they drink.
Damn, they gotta be drunk to be doing what they doing, right? Nah, fuck that. Because when I drink, I don't think about shit like that, nor do it. Look, we didn't. Look,
we way off subject. Right.
Let me take a sip.
But anyway, I am completely sober, and my fucking mind is all over the place right now. So
that's
the
fine,
point.
Because you still, but you still talking your shit, gang.
Like I said, if I smoked or drank, I would definitely be supporting and like, you know, buying that stuff because it sounds like it's dope. Like, you know, she got shot glasses and like.
And I know you still will. You still can support because bad for me.
It's like
I drink
servers though, but
that's actually a good idea. Okay.
Your pens and like paintbrushes and stuff.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah,
cool.
Some people actually use my jars as like planters, so they put like succulent plants in there, cactuses and stuff. Yeah. So they
what's a succulent plant?
You never seen a succulent plant? Like I don't know how to explain it. It's a really weird looking plant. The people that's listening, they know what a succulent plant look like.
I
Damn, she
want to
said
know what
every.
a succulent plant is like.
We gonna find out in the
Y'all know-
comments.
Yeah,
So don't tell us. Don't tell. We gonna find.
Okay.
I want somebody to tell us in the comments. Like these niggas is stupid. Because we not. Y'all got us fucked up. I know what succulent mean though.
I was just
We know
gonna say
what
I know what succulent
No,
means.
we know what succulent mean.
Hey, down
But
to the booty cheek meat.
it's
you
actually
feel
a plant. Boy,
Hey, gotta love the booty cheek meat.
I can't wait to get them shirts, man.
Okay.
No.
Too. No, fuck
But
yeah.
anyway.
No, real Joey. I got a question for both of y'all.
Okay.
So since we talking about this support thing, we gotta go off on to the next topic real soon. But I need to know this before we go off. How does it affect y'all? We've both been there. We've all been there. When somebody who you kind of expect, which you shouldn't expect nothing, right? Shouldn't expect, like if you do something, you shouldn't expect nothing in return, right? Even when it comes to support. But people who you would expect to, support you like you did them.
Mhm.
How does it affect you mentally? Like, does it bother y'all? Does it hurt a little bit?
it actually.
Be real. Be real.
I'm gonna be real honest. Like when I first started the resin stuff, like my cousin was the first person to actually like see it, and she was like, "Oh, well, you should do this pop-up shop." And she gave me all the information, and it just started from there. But when I showed my mother, she was like, "Oh yeah, that's cute and all." And then when I yeah, exactly. That was my face. That was exactly my face. So as I progressed
Damn,
from
mama.
making keychains to ashtrays, and then I started making like little small clocks. I also make clocks too, like small ones. So she saw the clock and she was like, "Oh, you're getting kind of desperate, aren't you?" Desperate? I can't explore? I can't explore with resin? Like, I have to be desperate? Don't get me wrong. I love my mother to death. Like, I will literally kill a motherfucker for my mother.
We hear that,
But
see?
that actually hurt.
There it is right there.
That hurt.
What she just said just summed up,
And I expected to her to say like, "Oh yeah, this is nice. I actually do like this." And she actually has stuff made by me
Mm-hmm.
where she be at in her little her little area and stuff.
Right.
So, Britt, is it safe to say that it depends on who the person is?
Yeah.
So it hurt because it was your mom,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? So if it's a friend, it's like you a little more less bothered by it because you're like, whatever,
Yeah.
it is what it is. But because it's mom's, it was kind of closer to home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's family.
Gotcha.
Family does.
That's when it hit home.
Yeah,
that's another topic in another episode.
Yeah.
On
God
family.
damn, and we haven't
say-
talked on that
we
yet.
say that a lot.
No, for real though. It's funny. Look, she could be a continued. She gonna be in
Yeah,
this
yeah.
future
Recurring.
I like that
guest.
recurring. Yeah.
But as far as I go, I feel like y'all know,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like the viewers of the show know, if they've been consistently watching, they probably know I don't give a fuck. So if you don't support
nigga.
me, it's kind of just like,
Fuck
I
you.
know where I'm headed.
I like
So
that.
it's like, it just lets me know that I don't need to prepare a seat at the table for you.
I like it.
It just lets me know that, and it's just like,
You
why-
okay with that?
I'm cool with it. Why would I stress about that, bro? Like, if you would have just came out and said it, that would have been a lot easier. But you showing it to me, and I know how to take a hint. So it's like, if you just like, I'm not gonna share none, I'm not gonna comment on it, I'm not gonna do none of that. Even if I send it to you, and you're not doing nothing, you ain't making no moves and nothing like that. But for a fact when you was doing your thing, I'm there. I done made purchases. I done shared and everything. I done put my people on with you and stuff like that. It don't bother me. It just lets me know what I got to do, So,
I like what both of y'all just said, and I like the way that y'all are because I'm the same exact way. All it does hurt sometimes, depending on who it is. If it's your mom's or something like that, which my mom is always super supportive. Sorry, Britt, and I'm apologizing to her because
it's fine. That's fine.
right, but it puts shit into perspective for you, which is perfect. You know what I mean? Like, okay, cool. For instance, Joey, and let me talk about this. I got a friend, close friend of mine, y'all, who's a thief. Steals. Like, he'll steal the drawers off me if he could. Real shit. If he, I know you're like, what, nigga? Why would you? But, that's a saying, though. Like, motherfucker would steal the drawers off your ass if they could. Right? Listen.
it was always shirt off your back with me, but Buddy
Damn.
must be real bad out here if he can get the draws.
That's way past klepto. I don't know what that is.
Right. But no, real. Okay, whatever. That's a saying, too. But I heard the drawers off your ass,
About
too.
them
but-
draws, big dog. You know what it is. I've been watching
know what
for a
time it
minute,
is.
blood.
But no, listen, y'all. So I know that he's a thief. right? Like real shit. He literally stole from me in my crib. And does that, it didn't like, it was eye-opening when I found out that he was, but it didn't make me unfriend him. Still remember, I still kept him as a friend, but I just knew his place.
Yeah.
You
exactly.
see what I'm saying? So it's just like, all of these people who we feel like should be supporting us, we're not going to say fuck y'all, kick y'all to the curb. We just know where y'all stand.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay? We know where you going to have to fall in line into a certain place. Like if Joey was doing concerts music-wise or me, you're not finna be getting free tickets to the show and shit.
Backstage passes.
No, fuck that. Like you can come to the show. That shit $25.
There you go.
Or $100,
exactly.
whatever position I am music-wise. But that's what it is, bro. It's all about putting everything into perspective.
But you know what you just brought up?
What's that?
You just said, like, might be $25, might be $100. What about the people who always looking for a discount? Now, when you had your stuff going, I was paying full price. Didn't even think to ask about no coupons or no coupon codes and nothing like that. But, you know, you come to me, and I got to put in work to do, because I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? It's tracers out there, and I'm not going to go off on that because I got feelings on it. But I actually put in time to do my art. Don't come to me asking me for a logo for no $25. You know what I'm saying? But it's like if I see somebody actually put, what the fuck was
and that's gonna be on the show talking about fuck. That was that you?
I don't know if that was me. I don't think that was me.
It was me, but whatever. It's funny because we talked about this before the show. I swear to God we did, and we just gonna let this shit air out. Brittany was talking about that burp where it ain't even really like, it ain't here with it. You feel me? It's from the chest, and that's just what it was.
From the inside.
Yeah. Whatever. Kiss my
this
ass.
fucking show is going off so fucking crazy right now.
I don't care.
We getting background sounds and shit. Like, hey.
Right, that wasn't even one of our pads. That was like real shit. Like, hey, it's
Anyway,
tequila.
what the fuck was we talking about? That shit threw me off.
God damn it, bro. Your art.
Oh, yeah, right.
Motherfuckers
So,
looking for discounts.
exactly. So, like, if I got to put in work to actually create something, and, you know, you're not doing nothing but just taking something and putting it out there, and I'm paying full price, then, like, you know, come on now.
Yeah.
Like, I know you probably didn't have to deal with that. She probably didn't have to deal with that, but I don't want to say it's a black thing because, you know, it's white people that probably be asking for discounts and stuff, too.
But they do it in a slick way. Well, not per se the slick way, but they try to, like, you know, sugarcoat it, you know. Black folks, they be like, well, you know, I've been knowing you since high school. I don't give a fuck, Keisha.
Not Keisha, though.
I mean, yeah, because it's like, what are you knowing me? That's all the more reason why you shouldn't want a discount.
Bro, and me, for instance, and, you know, I get that all the time with doing TVs. If y'all didn't know, you know, I hang TVs or whatever. Bro, and my prices are already ridiculously reasonable. Damn near crackhead prices. Real shit when it comes to TV hanging. No bullshit. Like, I'll tell a motherfucker, okay, cool, you got a 65-inch TV. Just to talk a little more in depth about it, you got a 65-inch TV? Cool, I'll do it for $65. That's cheap, right? That's cheap.
Yeah.
Cheap. Can you do it for $50?
Why are you knocking down $15 from my price, though, bro?
It's already a crackhead price. What the fuck do I look like? You know what I'm saying? I'm already doing this shit for dirt cheap, and that's because I got a full-time job and I get paid good. So, you know, it ain't people that do it full-time, hanging TVs, they charge a little more. This they full-time job, right?
Good just ain't good enough for some people, bro.
Bro,
That's fucked up.
can you do it for 50? Kiss my ass.
Next, can you do it for the 40? $40?
I didn't heard it all, bro.
Same.
Anyway. All right. So, this third topic is obviously one that is very relevant today. It's social media's influence on today's society.
That's a big one because social media means everything to a lot of people. Like, this is literally people's lives. Like, people live on Facebook, Snapchat, all of them. And it definitely plays a big role. And if we talking about the topics we've been talking about business-wise, right? Social media definitely can enhance your business. It can enhance your clientele. So it's definitely positives. I would like to say that. It's definitely positives when it comes to social media and how much it impacts us on a day-to-day basis. But the negatives, let's speak on those. What's one negative, Britt?
With the social media and the business, I've been getting it lately, actually. So, you know, Juneteenth passed and everything, and, you know, I made majority of my merchandise, you know, Black Lives Matter and all this other stuff. And, you know, like, when you see something that you don't disagree with, just keep going. Just keep going. It's not gonna hurt you. But I've always had people to say, "Oh, all lives matter." I'm like, okay, we not finna do this today. This is what we not finna do. You're not finna bring all that shit onto my post and thinking like it's cool, because I'm not gonna agree with you on that. I'm sorry.
I like that. Sometimes you gotta tell people this is my post.
Yeah, we had to tell motherfuckers this is our show. So that's definitely facts though. Like you said, like that definitely is a negative right there. Like you basically, like you said, with your business, you trying to do something positive, and motherfuckers come at you with that. Like it's so easy to just scroll past something that you don't agree with. Motherfuckers don't want to do that though, because why? They want the attention. They want to bring negative attention to your post, like you said.
They want that 2 cents, and then they be like, okay, well maybe she'll notice if I say this. You know what? I got time today. So guess what? You finna get all these verbal hands, okay?
Hey, I like that.
That's real though. But like you said, it's a lot of positives and negatives, and I feel like if you're using it for your business, it's crazy to even think that somebody would come and try to be negative.
Man,
it's like, but like you said, it goes back to everything that we've been talking about, because social media is a very big part of everything that we do now. So it could be a negative, like, if you post something, you could look at it as a negative if somebody don't share, like it, because it's like, okay, if you're a friend of mine, then why wouldn't you? But it also can be looked at as a positive, like we said, like, when random people see it and then they sharing it and stuff. So like you said, it's definitely positives and negatives. But my biggest thing, I feel like it gives so many weak people the opportunity to look strong.
Round of applause.
Yes.
It's so many bitches hiding behind keyboards. And when I say that, get it right. I'm not talking about females or women. I'm talking about niggas that's bitches that won't say nothing to your face, but will get behind a phone or a keyboard or something like that and say so much stuff that would never come out of their mouth in real life.
Y'all seen that video of them 2 dogs that was fighting between the gate, and then when the gate opened,
I swear to God, stop making me point at you. I feel like she did like some type of voodoo or some shit.
Talk to him. What happened in the video? Tell him what happened.
Because this is niggas on a daily.
So it's like a fairly like old video, like social media.
Exactly. You know what? I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna play it.
Are you serious?
I'm gonna play it. Wait, I gotta do it in post edit.
Got to.
And they went from like
what's good, bro?
What's good, bro?
What you gonna do? What you gonna do, bro?
Like,
boy, I swear, if this motherfucking gate went right here, I'll knock your ass out.
Then when the gate opens, just be like, okay.
You know what I'm saying? You too violent. We really need to be talking this shit out. That's what we should do. That's what we need to
Something wrong with you, bro. You need to seek help.
Yeah, I feel like we got a little wild.
It went from DMX to Jodeci in 2 seconds.
And then the gate come back, bitch ass nigga. That's what the fuck I thought. But like she said, that's exactly
that's
what the fuck.
That's a perfect example, Britt.
Exactly,
I'm glad you brought that up.
what happens on these social media platforms, bro. Like, nobody tough in real life no more. And it kind of take you to the whole concept of niggas ain't fighting no more. They quick to pull a gun.
And that shows obviously another negative of social media. And the reason we talk about this all the time, just on a daily basis with people I fuck with, the reason motherfuckers don't fight no more and they quick to pull a gun is because not only are they scared to lose the fight, they scared to lose and get put on blast.
World star,
Facebook videos.
Hear them words when you getting stomped the fuck out, bro.
Think about it, Joey. When we was growing up, when all of us was growing up, and even generations before us, you get your ass beat. I ain't never get my ass beat. But whatever, that's a different story. But if you get your ass beat, the people that was there, that's who know you got you. Of course, it could be word of mouth. I told my friend, whatever. Right. But to be put on blast and millions of people, you go viral getting your ass knocked out. Fuck that. I ain't taking that chance.
And you know the crazy thing? We doing our show. We putting out positive content and everything. If one of us was to just randomly be out somewhere and get our ass beat and we actually got footage of it and share it on our motherfucking post and say, like, this is some bogus shit that happened to me, guess how many fucking shares and views and likes and comments.
Viral immediately.
Bro, and that's crazy. But like you said, nobody want to be seen on social media. Like you said, millions of motherfuckers gonna see it. Don't nobody want that, bro. But like you said, that's one of the negatives.
They'll promote a fight before a business.
Exactly.
Always.
Exactly.
It's sad.
Because they think it's funny.
Joey, I told you we just gotta throw hands, bro, and shit. We gonna be famous overnight, gang.
Low key, bro. I got black
Especially
and
with me
gold
whooping your
gloves,
ass. They gonna be like, damn, light skinned motherfucker whooped on it. Butter pecan, what you call yourself?
Egyptian caramel.
Oh,
brown,
excuse me.
And
Butter pecan.
We gotta
butter pecan.
pinch this. Somebody pinch this nigga because I don't know who the fuck you think just gonna stand there and let that. That's the only way you gonna win is if I just stand there, motherfucker. Okay. Like this man is delusional. Like he been drinking too much. Take that cup from him. Get the cup.
I've been telling you for the past year how I would beat your ass, and I will. Okay. And we could be friends afterwards. We not even gonna record it. Brittany, you want to record it? But we not gonna post it.
Post that shit. That's what we gonna do. Because if he talking, I was just finna say,
let's arm wrestle right now. Let's arm wrestle right now,
bro. Move this shit out the way. Competitive motherfuckers.
But nah, real shit. But that's what it is, Joey. That's what drives the, for lack of better words, bitch assness. Social media drives bitch assness, and it's unfortunate because a lot of people like ourselves. Well, Joey, you be in Facebook jail all the time because you talk shit, but that's not the same as this bitch assness that goes around. It's like social media it takes it to another level. And it's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, but you see, that's the thing. Like you said, there's a difference in bitch assness and actually being bold. Because I go to jail because I'm bold enough to say the shit that
you
motherfuckers.
You just say you go to jail like he really didn't been locked up.
You know, I be doing my bid like a motherfucking man. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't scared to get out there and say.
You be in solitary confinement?
Nah, bro, I be on the block. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers respect me when they see me. They be like, "Hey, bro, no, we gonna kick it in the cells today, bro. Like,
Joey,
this nigga,
Joey,
he got like 15 fucking offenses, so you know, be smooth."
Man, you a CB4 ass nigga. Y'all remember that movie? Yeah. Fuck you talking about Chris Rock perpetrating ass
I'm on
nigga.
F block, cuz.
He funny as
Real
hell.
niggas
Hey, that was
all
my
day
movie.
by myself.
Don't call it the comeback.
But for real though, like I feel like there's a difference. There's a fine line between like, you know, always talking shit and actually saying something that actually matters, because there's so many people. Like, I mean, look at what's going on now. The baby basically went on stage and said what he basically said, and he felt like, you know, okay, I'm just talking my shit, but look what's going on. He getting canceled by these people, and that's no different than me going on Facebook, basically letting my shit off and feeling like I don't give a fuck if y'all put me in jail or not, because I have views and I have the right to speak on those views the same way y'all got Lil Nas X on here, and he can, you know, he let his shit off whenever he want to. Nobody canceled this man.
Say what the fuck he want about who he want to say it about.
Exactly.
It sounds like a double standard, actually.
Yeah, that's basically what it
Hypocrites.
is. And we're not just gonna single out that community, because it's like, you know, everybody always want to think that, oh, well, you know, everybody homophobic this, homophobic that. No, it's not just that. You know, it's so many communities on this social media shit that just really feel like, you know, we shouldn't be touched. You know, y'all can't say this about us. And like, you know, when you look at the people who actually been dealing with that shit for the longest, which is black people, we wrong when we speak out on, you know, racism towards us. We wrong when we speak about, like, you know, getting killed on live fucking TV and, like, you know, on camera phones and shit. Everybody else get to have a voice but us. So it's like, yeah, if you feel like you're going to throw me in jail because I said this, fuck it, go ahead. But that's different than a motherfucker that's always on Facebook just talking shit to motherfuckers like, you know, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that.
Being dumb.
Yeah.
And we know.
And we going to talk about, like you said, like.
He who must not be named.
Wait.
I know who they talking about.
But let's get back to the bitch assness again.
It's like you wanna,
but that's
jump in?
No, because that
No.
we not gonna fuel that fire, because if we do some shit like that, that's gonna make it 10 times worse. That person thrives on clout.
Facts, and we not gonna give them.
We
that
not
platform.
gonna give them that, especially not off my name, because motherfuckers was a little disrespectful my way. But anyway,
but we know what. We know
what happened.
We know.
But,
we know what we know.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, it's so many people, and the crazy thing is, like, the niggas is worse than the females now. Niggas gossip like women. Like, it's crazy. You sitting up.
Role reversal.
Right?
Oh.
The gender swap in this generation is just crazy. And the crazy thing is, it's niggas that we grew up with. They getting infected. Like, why are you sitting up talking to your homie about your homie who's supposed to be your homie, who not really your homie, and you really out here spitting bars about shit that you ain't even supposed to be spitting bars about, bro?
Like
Damn.
literally on the bed, feet kicked up. Like, girl, let me tell you what happened.
She's funny.
That's how we envision you niggas that do shit like that. Y'all have to be like that because y'all, like we said, the role reversal and agenda swapping. That's what y'all out here doing it, and y'all make us look bad as men.
No, they don't make us look bad. Shit, I'm
They
a
make
different.
themselves
They
look
give
bad.
men a bad name.
They make themselves.
Right.
Women
I'm talking
already
about
look
like-
at us like we ain't shit, bro. It ain't. Hey,
It's
it is what
definitely
it is.
role reversal because
Uh-oh.
like the women now is the money makers, which is going back to the hustle.
Hey, hey,
Yeah.
I ain't disagreeing with you, but everybody not laying up on their baby mama, you know,
Right.
wait for her to bring home bread. So
But it is
Just a
happening.
disclaimer.
It is happening a lot.
it's happening.
It's
Yeah,
happening a
'cause
lot
I spoke
more
on
than
that
it used
in
to.
a few of our episodes.
You
so.
did. And another topic or something else we could talk about in this one is how quickly the shit can spread. The shit spread like wildfire on social media, right? We talk about going viral and stuff like that. So honestly, a lot of stuff that happens nowadays, we just gonna talk about men that wear these little purses or whatever they want to call them, right? You can't tell me that didn't become a norm because of social media.
Oh yeah, no, that
Right?
It spread like wildfire when everybody saw that. Like, you know, oh, they cool with it, cool. And I feel like that's what this whole thing is. Everybody want to be a certain way,
Mm-hmm.
but they not doing it because they feel like everybody not cool with it.
It's a
Be
trend.
your fucking self. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's the reason why. Okay, open, because everybody. I want to just kill this right now because everybody always thinking he homophobic. I'm not homophobic. I actually have respect for the people who are gay and open about it. If you brave enough to go out and let people know, okay, this is how I am, more power to you. It's the people that's basically out here that's not living their truth, that's basically throwing stones at people who speak on how they feel. It's like, you know, okay, if you gay, be gay. Why are you basically out here trying to so-called expose somebody if you know that you live in that life too? Which takes us back to, you know. But my whole thing is,
A lot
Same.
of that going on.
it's wild. Like, that's why I said, like, you know, I feel like the gay community needs to handle these DL people because it's like,
So we can agree on that. Yeah, like, hey, out these motherfuckers because they
Because-
be knowing. They be knowing, bro.
yeah, they be knowing. And it's like, that ain't cool.
It will
because
shock you what they know. You be like, him? What?
yeah, man, they be them niggas that you think like, you know, oh no, you don't want to fuck with him. Like, buddy ass, you know, he be getting down. Buddy be getting
But
down.
Joey, we might inadvertently be promoting violence because with these niggas, the download. Listen, because the download niggas say you got the gay community that expose somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
We just talked about people going viral and shit for losing a fight. Imagine if they get outed for being gay. What? They
But
finna try to murder everybody.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they don't
Everybody
even gotta
gonna
expose,
die.
because I feel like that's what.
Yeah, bitch, I'm a killer. I shoot you in your face. Psham, psham, everybody gonna die. Psham, psham, everybody gonna die tonight.
That's what messy members of the gay community do.
Okay.
You out them on social media and stuff.
So where they
like
gonna
that.
out them at there?
Basically, if you know that this person is like that, confront them as a friend or whatever you are to them. Bro, you can't be doing this.
That
Especially,
might be dangerous. Because if somebody,
Let's
I'm
put it in
assuming if somebody's in a closet and they don't want to be outed, they don't want to, to anybody, even just that person
I
that's
feel like we gotta do.
I'm looking out for people's best interest. I'm sorry.
No.
Okay.
My thing is this. I'm looking out for, and I'm gonna be straight up. I'm looking out for black women's best interest.
Okay.
Because if you got a boyfriend who's DL and he out here sleeping with men and he coming back home to you, you foul, bro. Like, that's
I concur.
it is what it is. Like, you gotta confront somebody that's doing that.
Okay.
If you
I
lay
see what
down
you're
with
saying.
dogs, you're going to come up with fleas.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
He almost had the Holy Ghost again.
Shit. Ooh-wee.
Just
Talk to
saying.
me, Tequila.
And they already say that men is dogs. The last thing I need is gay fleas. I don't want no gay fleas on me,
You
bro.
know
Yep, there it go. There it go.
Hey, but that's my thing though. That's always been my thing. It's like,
Mhm.
for that community to be promoting, be who you are. We proud to be who we are. It's like, I understand. I get exactly what you're saying, because it's like, if a person not sure if they ready to come out or something like that, then you gotta work within yourself first before you just start. Okay, I'm gonna be with that person. And if you're not doing that safely, then you definitely posing a bigger problem for other people. That's my main thing. I don't care about what nobody do in their bed. I just don't feel like nobody deserves special privileges for it. But everything, like you see, everything on social media is basically controlled by a certain group of people. And I feel like, why do y'all get special treatment?
It's going back.
Who
to
said,
cancel
like
culture.
you said, and it's like, exactly, I was just going to say, like,
Social media can always go. Anytime we talk about social media, it can go to cancel culture because that's where they live and thrive.
yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's like the Me Too movement all over again.
Oh my God.
I
We
mean,
would not
that
touch that.
was just like, oh, that was just sad by itself. And then cancel culture now, like,
Mhm.
I'm like,
Took it a
y'all
step
canceling
further.
the wrong thing. Y'all should be canceling stuff that should be canceled, not just because you feel some type of way about it.
Exactly.
Mhm.
But like I said, they find people who feel some type of way with them because, like I said, you always feel powerful with the group.
Facts.
So if you get, an angry mob together and like everybody saying the same thing, like, oh, well, we gonna do this and we gonna do that, and y'all all got big social media platforms, y'all can cause some real fucking damage.
Exactly.
So I mean, the power of social media is basically endless at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So
And its influence on society is definitely it's critical now more than it has ever been. And it seems like it's not gonna do nothing but grow.
perfect.
Because
perfect
like
example,
TikTok,
man.
for instance, my bad, Joe, TikTok, right?
Mm-hmm.
So of course we got the Facebook, the mobs on there and stuff like that.
Yep.
But TikTok, like, and I was talking about like how stuff spreads so fast, right, and going viral. Like, it's a lot of crazy shit that going on TikTok. I don't know if y'all be seeing these videos or even like the silhouette challenge and stuff. And of course, you got kids on TikTok.
Yeah.
So,
true.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So we exposing them and people don't, oh, well, I'm grown. I do what I want to do. That's cool and all. But kids, like TikTok started as like a kid thing, right? That was like a kid's social media
Yeah.
initially, if I'm not
Yeah, because they was
confused.
doing all them little kitty challenges and shit, like,
Right.
little dances
And then now
stuff.
you got the silhouette challenge and stuff like that. Like, and you got fucking 8-year-olds watching this shit. And they gonna try to do this shit too. Little
Yeah.
8-year-old girls and stuff like that. And we got pedophiles. And that's a whole nother
exactly.
topic.
And
So
like that basically
social
comes-
media is a wild place.
Exactly. And it's like with social media, you got to be extra on guard as a parent
Facts.
because everybody's excuse on TikTok or matter of fact, anything on any social media, everybody's excuse is, well, you the parent, you shouldn't be letting them see it. And that's not to say that, like, oh, well, y'all shouldn't be putting out this kind of content because, we all grown. Like, the artists got the right to put out whatever they want to put out. But it's like if y'all taking it straight to these platforms where y'all know these kids are, supposed to be, then, okay, it's kind of like on y'all too. So,
Yeah, people, accountability, right?
yep.
But to speak on that, because I got kids, they could talk about, oh, well, you got to monitor your kids and all this good stuff. Kids will find a fucking way to see what they want to see. And that's just, you can try to be the best parent you can be. Yep. Trust me. And my kids, I love my kids to death, and I think they are angels. But kids will find a way. You could try to block them on YouTube. They will find a way. So people can say that all they want to. You got to monitor your kids. It's only so far you can go. You can't be with your kids 24 hours in a day. So
Exactly.
for people that say that, you must ain't got no damn kids.
It's the same thing as what we did in high school. Like if you had a computer class and we tried to log in on Facebook, we always knew that one person that sat in the back of the class and said, "Hey,
She's talking about you,
if
Joey?
you
Nah,
type-
bro,
if
she
you
had me
type
worried
in-
about what she was finna say. She said
No.
Facebook. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
No.
Shit. Shit.
So I'm gonna tell you this right now. Like I had a computer class like Comtech, so it was me
Yeah,
and
that was
maybe
one of my
like
favorite classes.
yeah. So I had Mr. Cole.
I did too.
So I used to sit right next to his desk because like where he be doing his presentations, I couldn't see at the time because my glasses was all messed up. So, and you got like the other side where it's like a little bit dim, and then the computers is facing the other way. It was always that one person in that little line right there that say, "Hey, if you do this and type in proxy this, that, and the third, you get to get on Facebook."
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So yeah,
What was it,
we
some,
found
like, proxy server or
we
something like that,
always found a way to do some illegal shit.
Speaking of social media,
LimeWire, all that.
man, you ain't lying. But Britt, it's funny you bring that up because that's how y'all know y'all a little bit younger than me. Y'all talking about Facebook in high school when
MySpace.
when I was in high school,
Well, it was
y'all know what we
both,
had?
Yeah.
Tagged.
Tagged.
Yeah, I remember that
I
shit.
had all three, trifecta.
What? Remember Black Planet, speaking of social media?
Oh my god.
How old was y'all? Y'all was like 8.
I
What are y'all
was-
talking
I
about? Talking
was,
about, y'all don't know.
No, I mean, I knew about it, but I
We
wasn't on that
knew
shit.
about it, but
like-
we wasn't on it.
Yeah.
And I know they gonna remember that, man. Black Planet was a wild time too.
It sounds like a
Motherfuckers used to have
wild-
B2K and they, not me, but you probably did, but they had B2K and
I
they
just said I don't got it, nigga. Yeah, fuck out of here.
used to have the music playing in the background and shit.
That was MySpace too. Now, if you took,
No, that's what I'm talking about.
if you
MySpace.
took Comtech and you knew how to actually change the codes and
I
change
knew
the
how to
whole
do all that
website, you didn't
shit.
know how to do that.
What?
Nah,
People used to, I swear to God, when I was a kid,
Mr.
people used to try to
Cole
pay
was-
me to do that for them, for their Black
Oh,
Planet
wait, you
page.
talking about like so you can? Yeah,
I'm
like I
talking about
remember like when you
MySpace.
changed
Like,
Black
like, like,
Planet.
like you making your own website.
Yeah.
So what Mr. Cole did, he actually used to teach us how to do that. And then some people did it for good, other people did it for like bad
Yeah,
shit.
you know that.
Yeah.
They would hack into like the District 205 website and change it up. I'm like, y'all are bad.
Wait, what class y'all is again? Y'all motherfuckers was crazy.
2009.
This was later than us though. This was maybe like a couple of years after us though. Maybe like 20.
I stopped paying after I leave.
2012.
I mean, I stopped paying attention after I leave.
Because it was on Facebook. They had said, oh, somebody had changed this on the TheWrench
I think
homepage.
you know what I think I did.
See,
hear
we
about
That
did
was
some
funny.
crazy shit. We ain't do no shit like that. That's how social media's influence or just computers in
Right.
general.
it.
Like shit just.
Another social media that's actually becoming very popular now. OnlyFans.
Ooh.
Yikes. I'm not going to speak on that. I'm just playing.
Subscribe to
I
her.
was just gonna say if
I ain't
if
got
we
one.
doing that, then first of all let's let it be known that I'm not judging nobody that got OnlyFans at all.
But can I just say this, though? OnlyFans is technically, during the pandemic, like with all the stuff, everything closing, yeah, they did use it for what they used it for. But before that, it was like putting out certain content. Like, say if y'all did
Yeah.
the Bro Nem podcast on there,
Mhm.
and y'all would show like trailers, but then you'll have the full episode if you subscribe for like $5 to $10.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, like it's people that actually have an OnlyFans.
Not no more.
Yeah, it's people that actually have an OnlyFans and they just like doing stuff like fruit art or
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, there are
yeah.
it's clean
That's
stuff.
the light
on
side, but
OnlyFans,
there's
too.
always a dark side to social media.
When strippers found out that they can create that and not have to do that,
They went
Game
crazy.
changer.
game changer
Went
all
crazy.
the way, bro. Like, and niggas
I ain't
actually
mad at 'em either.
subscribing and paying that money monthly and
We're paying extra to see more.
Couldn't be
yeah.
me, and I want to choose my words carefully because I'm not going to apologize. But y'all got to be a special type of person to pay somebody because they be paying people to like see their toes and shit, right? They
I
get
was just
little
gonna say
fetishes.
for
Hey,
feet and
You
everything.
can
Do
see
your
that
shit.
for free.
What is happening
somewhere.
with my vocabulary today? A nigga just said feet.
Hey.
Feet and everything.
You can. First it's drinked, and then it's feet.
you a wild boy today, bro. I don't know what's wrong. I don't care what you say. Brittany did something to your drink. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
What?
You had to, because I am never this fucking bad at grammar. Like, what the fuck? I said, they paying to see feet, and big stupid ass.
He said it so confidently too. Put emphasis on that S.
Shit, what the fuck is happening right now?
Man, it's cool. I love it, bro. No, we gotta
But,
expose your fuck ups.
Oh yeah, no, I'm cool with it. They know they learning that I'm actually human.
I mean, low key, we
I talk
all
all
have
that shit about
fuck-ups.
being perfect on social media and shit.
God,
but-
this guy, swear to God, he a god.
Oh no, I know I'm not a god, but I do think I'm God's favorite. So we gonna just leave that at that.
I'm gonna edit that out now.
Wow.
No, I'm just And look, he fall asleep when we do the edits too. That's when he fall asleep. I'm gonna delete.
So
Fuck
you
you
just
talking
gonna
about?
put me out
Delete.
like that?
Delete all that shit.
Hey, I'm not gonna
Delete
lie.
all
When this
that
man,
shit.
hey, when we finish this shit, niggas be like,
Delete all that shit! Delete all that shit! That's playing with you, piggy!
Man,
that shit
it's-
look cold as fuck, Zay.
hey, it's time consuming. Real
It
shit.
definitely is though.
So when we put this shit on social media, which is the topic, y'all make sure y'all go crazy. All right.
Definitely.
Share,
I got faith
like-
that they will, bro. I got faith that they will.
Yeah, this
I'm not gonna
this
count them out
episode-
just yet.
Bro, this
But y'all
yeah.
got like a live guest, and it's somebody that they somewhat know, but not really.
This cocky motherfucker just said, "Oh, y'all got a live guest on
She
here.
basically saying, y'all got me.
So y'all definitely get used
But
this
I
time."
mean, it's more like scratching the surface. Like, oh, okay, this is a different type of trailer. Maybe I might watch it now.
Okay.
Because it's
Okay,
like
that's a good point.
it's certain people that don't like, you put out something and
Yeah.
they be like, okay, I'm not gonna watch it. It
Yeah.
looks boring type shit. And then when you see something a little bit different, you be like, I think I might watch it now.
Yeah,
What you trying to say? Somebody said our shit was boring?
I was
No,
low
Point
key-
them out.
Yeah,
No, it's
but I
fine.
was just gonna say, like, it's been Bro
I
Nem
feel you.
this whole time. You probably needed a woman's touch, for the first guest.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
I mean, the show is still cold regardless. Because
Appreciate you.
Well, we
I
definitely
appreciate it.
appreciate that.
So you wouldn't be here if it wasn't, right? You ain't just finna come up on anything.
I mean, I'd be the silent cheerleader on the side, like, yeah, another episode. Woo.
That's
Them
that
niggas trash as
support.
hell.
That's that support, right? I know them niggas trash, but y'all doing that shit.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Nah, we said if we was though. But
Nah,
nah, we
well,
know
yeah.
we know we hit
Definitely
different.
Appreciate the support though.
What's the word, y'all? Zay Da Messiah from the Bro Nem Podcast coming at y'all with another promo of the week. This one is for the homegirl Passion Anderson. I'm gonna post all her social media links. She has a 360 booth. It's called Waves 360. Super dope, and she's definitely professional, and she has great prices. So make sure y'all check her out.
Every episode, they gon' feel it, have them hooked like it's drugs. We the chemists and we put that on, bro.
Slide, catch a vibe, finna blow. They say them niggas need their own show. We was like, on bro.
Know we got a whole lot to say. You gon' hear it the minute we press play, and you know that song, bro.
The drive got us in another lane.
All right, y'all, for the fourth and final topic, and it's a special one because it was given to us by our guest star, Britt.
Yeah.
She gave us a good one, man. It's definitely an interesting topic, so we're gonna dive straight into it. We're gonna let Britt take the lead on it, and we need you to talk about the glow up from high school to now.
Well, for me, it's been 12 years. So,
Ooh,
yeah, long time. I'm old, yes.
I'm older than you. 13 years. Oh shit! Why I say that? It sounds bad when you actually say it. You think about it, then you actually vocalize it. And you're like,
Like 12 years don't sound that
Wait,
bad. Then you hit
how old-
13.
How old are you?
I am 30.
Oh, okay. So I'm the youngest one in the room right now.
Yes.
That's crazy.
yeah, the most immature too. So it makes
Wow.
sense. So maybe
Actually,
age and
I have my
immaturity.
moments. I have my moments.
Yeah, you do. It's all right.
A lot of people will say that I'm funny, but I be saying some real shit. too.
Has somebody ever said that?
Yeah.
Okay. Was it
She said it.
family? She said it. Hi, you're there. That's how you just said it.
Anyway.
All right, Brett, come on, talk to us, man. Talk to us.
So the glow up for me is like, with me looking back on my pictures and, how I was, I feel like that glow up went from like 0 to 100.
Wow, you really feel like it was that bad?
Yes. Like,
I need to see some yearbook pictures. I need proof.
ooh, I'll let you see like some pictures from high school after, we're done.
I can't put them on blast, or I can't put them up on the
I
screen.
mean, you
Bro.
can. I mean, I'm not ashamed of them
I'm
now
gonna tell you
because
just like this.
You can speak on it because you knew her in high school.
She looks exactly the same.
Is that right?
I don't know what the fuck she talking right.
She exaggerating?
talking about right now. I don't know why she feels
smaller.
like
I was smaller than what I am.
everybody was smaller, but you still got the same face and stuff. So I don't know.
So are you saying 0 as far as your figure? Or you just talking
Well,
about in general, just overall
in general,
appearance?
because I was like really insecure back in high school. So
Gotcha.
I
So
didn't
you
think
talking about not even
How
just
you
appearance.
was-
You talking
Yeah.
about your mental too.
All
You just
that.
I got you.
all
I
that
got you.
shit.
Okay.
All that shit. Okay, that makes sense. So it's been a dramatic change for you
Yeah,
from high school to now. Okay.
most definitely. I feel like it was a long journey though, because I had to do self discovery, and a lot of
Nice.
people be like, "Well, I don't want to do that in my 20s." You're gonna have to do that, and it's not a choice. You're gonna have to go through that, because by the time you're 30, you be like, "Okay, I know who I am. I know how I react to certain stuff, and you know what? It's okay because I love myself for that."
And you comfortable in your own skin now.
Exactly.
Most
And that's
definitely.
what it's all about.
That is
Like,
exactly what it's all about. Mentally and physically.
Oh
exactly.
yes.
The
Nice.
glow up has to be. I mean, but that's the thing though. We gonna talk about people who didn't glow up. The people who was hot in high school,
Okay. What they look like now?
bogus, big
Oh,
bogus.
shit.
Glow down.
Yeah, they got dim. They glow.
They dim down.
They dim
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
Oh,
lot.
that's coin that term.
Yeah,
patent
yeah,
that.
exactly.
Damn, that's
it's like, and the crazy thing about it is
they don't know.
they don't know yet. They really still think that they still that person that they was in high school.
So maybe they need to have an epiphany. You know, like
Yeah, but
maybe
some people not
they'll
gonna
never
be
have
able to
it.
hear it because it's like they delusional
Mm.
because they have been brainwashed for so long that they not gonna know it if it happened. Like they're not gonna look in that mirror and say, "Damn, what the fuck happened to me?"
See, but like she said, that's self-discovery, and a lot of them won't have that because they got a lot of the people in the corner that was in their corner in high school still gassing them up. You know what I mean? So
really their real friends anyway.
and still ain't they real friends, but they still keep them around because that's the ones that's not telling them what's real. Like, shorty, let go of who you were in high school.
That
No.
title don't matter.
Talk about them
That
titles.
title don't matter no more. You was prom king, queen, whatever, top cheerleader. It don't matter.
Say that don't follow you till you're 30.
No.
Like, what does that mean? now?
It maybe last maybe like 6 months to a year after high school, but other than that, like you're not getting paid to be the prom queen. You're not just walking into a job interview and be like, oh, I was prom queen. Susan, who cares?
Talking about Susan.
What Susan you know went to the ridge?
I was just finna get ready to say like it was a Susan.
No,
at the ridge,
it's like in general.
I know, we know. Just
Shanika or
you and these damn Shanikas and
Stephanie or something
Shaniqua and
like
you said that last episode. You ignorant motherfucker.
what?
What'd you say last episode?
I said Shaniqua.
Oh. Ghetto ass names. I'm sorry. No, I'm
No,
not.
you know what's crazy? No, because I actually got friends with that name, and I don't want them thinking that I would never. I ain't no sneak disser, so I mean,
Right.
if I was talking about y'all, I would tag y'all. But no, I love y'all. Anyway, it wasn't no damn Susans at the
We know it
ridge.
wasn't no Susan. So we know that much. It wasn't one in my class.
Right.
Especially that wasn't prime. But she just throwing the name out there. And we feel that for real. Like people do hold on to them reputations. They status from high school. The dudes who thought they was hot shit. Like, I mean, that 50 Cent song, like, damn, homie, you was the man in high school. Like,
Yeah.
it's a lot of people that really feel like you was 30 years old, 31 years old. Who you knocked out in high school don't mean shit.
Go start a family.
What's crazy is the motherfuckers be having families, hella kids and shit like that, and still hanging on the clout from high school. Like, bro, go take care of your kids.
Let me hit a nerve real fast.
Uh-oh.
Go get married.
Ooh. Ooh,
I feel
that's
like
to the men and women.
I was just gonna say that I feel like that's one for the women because it's a lot of chicks who was bad back then that got so many kids now, and they look broke down and tired. And the crazy thing is, they probably with the same dude that they was with in high school, still dealing with his shit. So yeah, it's bad.
Like she said, shit hit a nerve, and hey,
Somebody
we just
feel
gonna call a spade, hey.
Yeah.
Here's what
But-
it is. Y'all gotta let go of that.
Let's talk about your situation. Do you get people that hit you up like that wasn't really checking for you in high school?
Mm-hmm.
You do? All right, talk about that.
So, within the span of 12 years, it's been like quite a few, but it hasn't been like, a lot like I'm some type of celebrity or nothing like that. But they'll see like I'm mutual friends with somebody, or they see old school pictures of me with them, and they was like, they'll start like mild conversations, and then somehow they'll fit like this little line that says, "I always had a crush on you in high school."
There you go.
Why you lying like that? Lying is not good for you. Lying wrinkles your face.
You do?
No, not really.
Smooth as fuck. I was gonna say, hey,
I lie all the time. Get your
Lying ages you because mentally for me, like it will.
you
age
know what? That makes sense because it take a lot of effort to lie and keep up a lie. So it kind of makes sense
That's
that
a lot of
it
work.
really probably could physically age you.
You popping gray hairs every time you lie.
You just said that and was looking at me. I'm like, am I? What the fuck?
No,
See it through my hat?
No.
I'm not, y'all. Fuck y'all.
he was like, hold on, wait a minute, why are you talking to me like this?
But yeah, they always like. It's not just me and it is me in general, but it's like it's probably men and women that probably go through that.
Mhm.
Like, they might not speak on it like how I am because they might be like, well, it's not that serious, or this isn't really not that important. It actually is because certain people will try to take advantage of you by saying that. Like they'll be like, from y'all previous episode. So they'll try to butter you up, try to be all nice and stuff, and then all of a sudden, you know, I always had a crush on you in high school. I was just afraid to talk to you. No, you wasn't. You was around people that bullied, you know, that person that you're trying to talk to.
Oh, that's another, you know, being bullied.
Yeah.
Can you speak on that? You got any experience with that?
Who do
Uh-oh.
I?
Uh-oh.
I got at least 20 years of that.
Seriously?
20?
Yeah. But a lot of people wouldn't think that because they were like, you got bullied? I'm like, yeah, here we go with this conversation every single time. Yeah, I did get bullied because I got bullied for being myself. I got bullied for being quiet. I even got bullied for trying to fit in, which was even worse than the other two.
Yeah, because you was trying to be something you probably, you know, you wasn't.
Yeah.
And still got bullied. That's,
Yeah,
that
that's
gotta
pretty
suck.
bad. Like hanging out with like, you know, the girls that always start fights or the ones that was like labeled as cool. They really didn't like you like that. They just liked you because like you was somebody to pin something on. They'll use you as like a pawn.
Scapegoat.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then like I was gonna touch on this earlier, like you said, like you had low self-esteem and everything. Some people will like to have those people around just so it boosts their self-esteem.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's people like that.
Yeah, so that's a fucked up thing about this whole glow up thing too. But you can go ahead. I just wanted to.
No, that's like some real shit too because they'll use that as like collateral. Like, okay, one girl is really not feeling as cute, so okay, so we gonna bring in this little mediocre female. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, I dropped the F-bomb. Anyway, we're gonna use this mediocre little girl, and we're just gonna keep her around so we can actually look like something, you know? So I don't think I was ever that girl in that group because I tried to slowly stay away from that. Like, I learned my lessons fast. Like, after I make that mistake and somebody tell me what I did, oh, I'm not going back to that. No, we learn fast. We keep going.
I hear that.
So, like, how do you think the guys fit into that aspect where they, like, basically see you, somebody who is not feeling very like, you know, you don't feel like you have a lot of self-confidence, and they see you with those girls. Like, do you feel like that?
They put a label on your back as, like, the easy one.
I was just about to say they kind of target you.
Yeah.
Yo.
Ooh.
You like when you hang out with a group of of girls like that, and you know you're like the one that really don't say much and you're quiet and you're shy and you don't do much. One guy out of that group will try to talk to you, and it's always like the one that's like top tier that try to talk to like the ugly duckling. Just to make the other girls feel like, oh, okay, well, yeah, she might be good for the group, I guess. Yeah. It's girls.
Damn, there's some psychological shit motherfuckers be, and it's even in high school, like, you know, these kids, in essence, you know, playing these psychological ass games.
Yeah, true.
Shit is,
but
that
you know,
shit dangerous.
the plot twist is none of them girls in them groups was real friends. They hated
even with each other.
They hated each other's guts.
Gee.
It was so bad. Like, I remember these group of girls. I'm not gonna say no names. Well, they probably don't even know them. So, well, screw it. Fuck it. Anyway, they were actually, one of them would be dating a guy that was probably like a grade higher or 2 grades higher, and you know they'll call him brother and brother-in-law and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
And then they break up probably like 6 to 8 months later, and then next thing you know, they go on a hiatus, and then next thing you know, one of the other girls in the group dates him.
Yo, like, you know what's crazy?
Do you know that term, like that friendship rule? I still live by this friendship
about
rule.
the girl code?
Yes, and it's guy code too. We don't
It's
date each
universal.
other's exes.
You shouldn't.
And in high school, they did that and did not care. Like, you was just calling him brother like a year ago. Now you messing around with him?
We talking about from high school to now, Brittany. Motherfuckers do that to this day.
That's foul.
To this day.
Yeah.
He's so stupid.
To this day. To this day.
But nah, that's, man,
But
it's crazy how it
even
cross
worse as
over
adults.
into adulthood. A lot of the ways that people are, like, we talking about glow up. Motherfuckers don't even grow up.
Exactly.
At all.
So,
And
man.
it's so crazy because, like, we kind of know it's going on because you see it all the time on TV. But then to actually hear like this Lizzie McGuire shit was going on at the Ridge, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Man, I'm telling you, a lot of shit, and I'm glad you're speaking on that because a lot of people that watch the show oblivious to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you said, we see it on TV shows and stuff like that, but to know that shit really went on in the high school that we went to people
Right.
that we know, like damn, it was that group of girls that I might have even been cool with. You know what I'm saying? That was doing shit like that, and I was oblivious to it because I was just thinking about different shit at the time.
Right.
But now knowing that, especially how I am now, I'd have been like, I wouldn't have fucked with them in no type of way. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
that did shit like that to you, real? Because I was overprotective. I'm overprotective now. People that I fuck with, even people that I don't fuck with, because I don't like that bullying shit, right?
Yeah.
Even in high school. So if I wasn't oblivious to that shit and I really seen that shit, I'd have called them out. I'm the type that would have called them out on that.
Right.
Put their ass to the side, like you got shorty fucked up. You see what I'm saying? But
Yep.
it need to be more people that's like that in high school now, even to today, and it's even more to talk about our other subject, social media being as prevalent as it is now. You need people that's like that. The people that's kind of what you call it top tier or popular. They need to stand up for people that's that don't really have that self-esteem like that.
But you know what? Like something that needs to be touched on with both of those topics. It's not even like you don't even have to be around a person to fucking bully them now, or make them
Exactly,
feel
right.
self-conscious and shit like that. And then the whole topic of social media, you basically boosting yourself up, but you don't even look like that in person. These filters and shit like that. So it's like your glow up.
Damn.
Is it really a glow up? And you basically putting other motherfuckers down when that's not how you really look in real life. So it's so much, like you said, this social media shit just really gasses a whole lot of stuff. A lot of people who didn't actually glow up can make it look like, I'm still looking
Damn,
good like
Britt,
I did.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's
That's
like,
like
I
I told
still
you, these
got it from
topics
all
tie
these
in
years.
together. You
Yeah.
just went crazy, bro, because you was not lying.
oh, my mind always working, bro. You know this shit. Like, I be going off. The people love it when I get, in my bag and shit like that.
Do people love it or do you love it?
Both.
Okay.
Both of 'em.
You might refer to yourself as people, like, because you
I
got
am the people's
split
champ.
person. I knew it, and you took the bait. There go the eye. You took the bait, motherfucker. But I knew you was gonna go there with it. But nah, Joey, what you just said was fucking brilliant, bro. Because I just love how our topics tie into each other. Social media can sit up here and make somebody seem like they are what they ain't.
Exactly.
And it's like speaking on that glow up. And so real quick to go back to it, because I want you to touch on this, Britt. The people that bullied you, or the girls that bullied you, or even guys that kind of probably took advantage or tried to at least.
Yeah.
What are they doing now? Like, do you follow any of them and just to see? Not being on no stalker shit, just looking like, let me see what this motherfucker had in life right now.
Honestly, I could give a rat's ass.
Man, listen,
That's
I
so
don't blame
fucking
you.
real.
I
I don't blame you. You the
could
same way, Joey?
I was
Yeah.
just gonna get ready to say, like, anybody,
Less.
like, bro, like anybody that, and the crazy thing was, it was never another person that made me feel self-conscious in high school, because I don't feel like I was as confident as I am now. I felt like I had a certain level of, I know how I look. There's certain people who attracted to me and there's certain people who not. But it was never another person that made me feel like that. So it was like me watching, what somebody else is doing. I never had to do that. And like she said, I could give a fuck less. So, I mean, I feel like, watching what another person is doing, that don't really do nothing for you. But there are, like, I get why you asked that, because
Okay, I
it's
see.
so many fucking people that actually do that. Like, oh, she used to bully me, or like, he used to, say shit about how I used to dress and shit like that. And, we all, and the crazy thing is, we all might be friends with the people who was doing that shit.
Facts.
So, like you said, you might see them doing something or not doing nothing with their life now on social media and shit. So,
And I was just asking that about you because you experienced that, but it can also talk about or going to the part of it, people that hold on to grudges from high school. It's a lot of people like that. So if you had somebody that bullied you in any type of way, that's why I asked that. Do you even still think about that? Do you like not checking for them, but just to see where they at with it in life? Like you said, you don't give a fuck,
At
right?
all.
But it's so many people that hold on to shit like that.
yeah.
And not just that, just even typical fucking fights from high school. They still
Right.
getting into it and shit like that. Like, man, this
Exactly.
was 15 years
Like,
ago.
I never liked him. I never liked her.
Like, you don't even know me now. Like, how do you not like me
Right.
now? Like, bro, I'm not the same motherfucker I was when I was 17.
Exactly.
But it's a lot of people that hold on to that shit. They hold on to reputations. They hold on to statuses from high school. And they hold on to grudges, too.
And another thing, like you said, people holding on to statuses and stuff like that, is like, we seeing so much of people being desperate to hold on to that person that they used to be and stuff. It's like, say for instance, it's a girl that we went to school with. Back then, she was pretty. She had a nice body and shit like that. And she grow up, got like 3-4 kids and stuff like that. Her body ain't what it used to be. Now, it's a thing where you don't even have to have what you used to have. This ABCM is going around like crazy. You know, everybody getting their butt and ABCM artificial booty cheek meat. So motherfuckers is going to get them.
This man threw it out there like we all was just supposed to know what he was talking about. My dumb ass over here trying to do calculations and shit like ABCM.
Like I said, ABCM is artificial booty cheek meat.
You coined that.
We definitely got to get that on the shirt too
like
for the
that.
fake booties. And we ain't not knocking out for what y'all do. You know, if you pay for it, it's yours. You know, but the whole thing is, I don't feel like people who do like enhancements to their body should be body shaming nobody else. Because if that wasn't an option, you would probably be getting body shamed too.
Well, damn.
Yeah. So
That's as real as it get.
it's about just being real. Like, you know, stop trying to be a hypocrite. Like, if you know that you did some shit to make yourself look better that other people may not have access to, just shut up about it. Like, don't try to put nobody down. Just, you know, embrace what you got, and that's it. But you do have those people who still have that high school mentality. Like, I'm gonna make this person feel that way. I'm gonna make, you know, everybody around me feel like, you know, I'm doing shit when I'm really not doing nothing because I actually hated my body, so I went and got this done. So,
I like that, Joe. How you feel about that, real quick, Britt? About the people who body shame people after they got work done.
and do you have ABCM?
Do you? I wouldn't know.
First of all, my body is built, not bought.
Ooh.
That's a bar.
But I do not
She been
knock
spitting
the
all night.
females that actually I'm actually learning not to body shame because I used to. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Did
used
you?
to. Yeah.
Body shame other people or yourself?
Like celebrities and stuff like that, or
Got
like
you.
people like strippers, you know, like oh, why does her ass look so uneven? I don't like that. Like that's body shaming. So
Yeah.
I'm learning not to do that, and you know, it's a long process. But I'm just like, well, they did it to, you know, for them, you know, for their happiness. So I'm just like, you can't really knock nobody's happiness.
Got you.
Facts.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll accept it.
Well, I feel like we talked about a whole lot of shit today.
A whole lot of shit.
A lot
We
of
gonna
crazy
try to-
shit was going on this episode, bro. I'm not gonna
Fucking
lie,
with
this
you
episode-
too much. Y'all listen. Britt, you can come back anytime, but we might have to be we might have to have some dialogue already written out. Y'all is crazy. But I love it though, man. It was all in fun, and it was definitely some interesting topics we talked about and touched on, and I wouldn't have had it no other way.
No,
This
yeah.
episode went perfect.
Bro, we always had them. I should be A1. And if y'all didn't peep it already, we got that Bro Nem merch.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Show the people what we working with. You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? We out here cold with it.
Zay Da Messiah on the back. We got
Oh,
King
damn.
Joey on the back.
Yeah, I was finna.
Yeah, we ain't
Should
gonna
I
do
do
that
the
much.
turn? Should I do the
A
turn?
little bit, a little shout.
Give y'all a little something.
I don't even know if they can see it.
They probably can't, but it is what
It's
it is.
all
You know what I'm
good.
saying?
Yeah, we
just
did
how
our
coming,
thing though. Yeah, we had to take it. We gonna try to level up every episode. Y'all see, we did something different. We did call-ins this episode. We got a guest star. We just trying to elevate every episode,
Yeah.
and I think we definitely did it this one.
And if y'all felt some type of way about us speaking on the whole support thing, then you might have been who we was talking about. So I mean, we said we wasn't apologizing for shit,
And
and
we
we
should,
mean it.
especially about that motherfucking topic.
Yeah, but I mean, we love y'all because we know we got people who support since day one.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
those of y'all who actually do, we love y'all and we appreciate the support. And whatever y'all got going on, y'all know we gonna be right there to support y'all too. So
She over there
Sorry.
making a face
Sorry.
like they talking about me. No, definitely, Britt. And honestly, y'all, we love Britt. We love having you on the show. You were absolutely amazing, absolutely amazing, and she definitely is one of those supporters for
Yeah,
real, for real. And that's not why we had her on the show. It's more, all the more reason to have her on the show.
exactly.
But those two things just go hand in hand, and so we definitely appreciate your support, and we know they're gonna rock with you like we do. So
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Look, she got to be a thug.
Always.
Don't worry, I think I caught it on the camera where she was over there. She had a heartfelt moment. She shed a tear a little bit.
Real niggas.
All day. By myself.
Myself.
So that has been yet another episode of
Yes,
the Bro
sir.
Nem Podcast, and we will catch y'all another 2 weeks.
Another 2 weeks, man. We're going to go live next week like we always do to
Yes.
get one of the topics from y'all.
Watch the live. Send in your topics.
Yep. That live, hey, that live be buzzing.
It definitely
Yes, it
do.
does.
Yep.
And
So-
you can be like her. No,
all right, man.
Today, hey, bro, to be honest, this was a good episode and it was fun.
Yeah, it was.
We're
Had a good
definitely
time.
looking forward to having more guests. So hit us with them comments, hit us with them topics. And like I said, this was a great episode. So
Send them in, like and subscribe, watch the video, share, do all that good stuff. Support
we
these
might-
two gentlemen, man, for real.
Man, see, that's why we love her.
I'm just going to say, like, man, you know, they just don't come like that. No.
They don't.
You know. All right, y'all. That is a wrap. We're about to get started on these skits, and those are coming y'all way soon. But first, we would like to thank our guest, Britt TheWrench. And, of course, I'm King Joey.
Zay Da Messiah.
We will catch y'all soon.
Bro Nem.
Every episode, they gon' feel it, have them hooked like it's drugs. We the chemists and we put that on bro.
Slide, catch a vibe, finna blow. They say them niggas need their own show. We was like on bro.
Know we got a whole lot to say. You gon' hear it the minute we press play, and you know that song, bro.
The drive got us in another lane, and guarantee you won't forget the name when you hear it on bro.
Every episode, they gon' feel it, have them hooked like it's drugs. We the chemists and we put that on bro.
Slide, catch a vibe, finna blow. They say them niggas need their own show. We was like on bro.
Know we got a whole lot to say. You gon' hear it the minute we press play, and you know that song, bro.
The drive got us in another lane, and guarantee you won't forget the name when you hear it
All
on
these
bro.
artists are illusionists, distorting your vision. Show you what they want you to see. You think it's more when it isn't. Don't knock on doors what I'm kicking. Won't need Jehovah to witness. The God of rap and getting worship is some sort of religion. No need to force. I guarantee I get support when they listen. They tryna judge how I be cooking. Ain't no court in the kitchen. Behind the bars where I'm living, I never shorten the sentence. The ones I've written feel like I should be performing in prison. I'm trying to reach adolescents so I can teach them a lesson. Make it to 60 the minute they stop and think for a second. Reason I'm keeping the weapon. The family needing protection from niggas shooting off the rip. Cause ain't no peace where they rest. Try to strip me of my blessing. Gon' need a priest or a reverend. Might be receiving 3 to 4 bullets from 357. You got some homies that died. I'm hoping you greet them in heaven. But y'all some demons. I'm guessing that hella be where you heading. Facilitate the transition for those that's craving attention. I prove Messiah's existence without debating the Christian. I made a vow, the decision to stay engaged in the mission. To be the best, I'ma do it by formulating opinions. All I need is a topic, a killer beat to demolish. Put so much drip in it, you think it was a leak in the faucet. You don't believe I'm a prophet. A hater meet me, they vomit. That's harder to stomach than trying to feed a vegan a sausage. Every episode, they gon' feel it, have them hooked like it's drugs. We the chemists and we put that on bro.
Slide, catch a vibe, finna blow. They say them niggas need their own show. We was like on bro.
Know we got a whole lot to say. You gon' hear it the minute we press play, and you know that song, bro.
The drive got us in another lane, and guarantee you won't forget the name when you hear it on. The lion is hunting, I'm the king of the jungle, bringing the thunder. My vibe is old and son, born in Wakanda. These funny acting niggas thrive in comedies and drama. There's a horror movie, you niggas won't survive in this genre. Put the rest to you niggas thoughts the way I come after commas. I flip the script, don't give me lip or you'll be missing your tongue. When I bring smoke, niggas choke on the mic, it's filling they lungs. And I can put that on Bro Nem because I keep it 100. I'm the critical, pivotal killer, lyrically proven to be an integral spitter. Nigga, the effort is minimal. Stick with me cause I am fiscally and lyrically literate. Verbally stump degenerates till they incomprehensive. Watch how you step and keep your distance. I'm scary and offensive. Miles a weapon, not to mention vocabulary's extensive. I'm an insidious entity from a different dimension. I'm from the illest Dominion. I got malignant intentions. And it ain't no intermission when I'm in the kitchen cooking and mixing malicious, vicious dishes for malnutrition. Gold diggers and bitch niggas who hands stay extended and itching for other niggas' digits. Get with the business and try to make a sale before you get the commission. Just take a second to listen so I can put you in a better position. See, I can show you how to flip it. It'll never diminish, forever replenish. A king's work can never be finished. Now can you feel it?
Every episode, they gon' feel it, have them hooked like it's drugs. We the chemists and we put that on bro.
Slide, catch a vibe, finna blow. They say them niggas need their own show. We was like on bro.
Know we got a whole lot to say. You gon' hear it the minute we press play, and you know that song, bro.
The drive got us in another lane, and guarantee you won't forget the name when you hear it on bro.
Every episode, they gon' feel it, have them hooked like it's drugs. We the chemists and we put that on bro.
Slide, catch a vibe, finna blow. They say them niggas need their own show. We was like on bro.
Know we got a whole lot to say. You gon' hear it the minute we press play, and you know that song, bro.
The drive got us in another lane, and guarantee you won't forget the name when you hear it on bro.